Dota fans, welcome back to Betway Midas Mode 2.0. It is day 3 here in Lakewood, Colorado. Our crowd of VIPs are hype, they're hungry, and they want more. Luckily, we've got just the answer. I've got Trent, Gary, and Grant for a little more Midas Mode action. What's up, boyos?
Whew. I like your toenails, man.
Thank you. Not me fingies, though.
No, they're fine.
They all match.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I prefer the matching Jordans to go with it, though.
I know.
That's my,
You can't go Jordans every day, though. Sometimes you got to scale it down.
You're coordinated, though. I like that one of your shoes is in shot when I do intros.
Yeah, we match.
I
do the best
the classic Canadian sneaks.
Well, we shuttled our way over. We use driver purge in the mornings, which is always great. There's always a nice little message in the WhatsApp being like, the bus is leaving at 8:45. Today, he just used emojis to communicate that he was out front. It was very impressive. Some hieroglyphics, but
yeah,
our man Grant, a Lakewood area native.
Yes.
He has to drive himself here every day. Like the good boy he is. Thanks, Grant.
Hey, no problem. It's not too bad. Gorgeous out here in Colorado. Dude, it feels so nice out. Blue skies and about 70 degrees. It's all good.
That's the Grant life.
Cruising with the windows down, blowing smoke rings.
Dude. Fall is awesome here. Originally, we were going to use Ubers, but Purge said, well, maybe a van's more cost-effective. I said, if you don't mind being a bus driver for Midas Mode, sure, do it up. I'll sign off on that.
Dude, he loves it. That's like his favorite part.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be on panel.
Jenkins and I were there when he picked up the van. He was like, oh, it's a minivan. I love it so much. He's like checking it for scratches. He's analyzing it. He loved it.
Okay. Well, he does. He's a little small car in real life, so I think he likes the power.
That must be. Yeah,
like a spaceship.
Ferocious minivan V8s, I think. So.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the schedule today. We've got 3 more matches coming up, 3 more best of 3s, and here we go. 2 more EU matchups, and then 1 more North American to round things out. OG versus the Sadim Stunners. Of course, this is our streamer stack. They're going to be up first, and then TI1 Navi up against the Stunners again, doubleheader there, and then the South Americans on Gorgc against Beast Coast.
City Stunner.
I love when that transition comes on after the schedule every time. It's perfect.
It's so beautiful. It's so nice.
I mean, that's what happens whenever we say Gorgc, they had to play it. That was the rule.
Oh,
so,
right. Production.
They're keeping up. We're
oh my goodness, it's raining great Dota out here.
Hey.
Oh, that's a lovely umbrella.
Thank you. Do you guys actually use umbrellas in the rain?
Nope.
No.
I just don't go out in the rain. If it's raining, I stay inside.
That's it. The day's done.
The day's over. I just look out the window and go, oh.
Oh, no.
The things that could have been.
Oh, what's that?
I seem to remember. Do you guys remember Midas Mode 1? A special, sponsor who has returned, Kennedy Space Center. Exploration Visitor Complex.
Thanks, Papa Purge.
That's a spoon, and that is Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches. Ooh. So now, Gary B.
What up?
Let me just.
Oh, how does that work?
Oh, man. I just wanted you to get the full experience.
Oh, I saw that dust fly out. Looks real fresh.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, these are different. They're in sandwich form this time here.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Right, if you were in space, you would want a sandwich cookie also.
Well,
it's crumbling.
Welcome to Midas Mode.
Eat it, Gary.
Have a taste. Now, this is what
do you like, strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate?
Astronauts go for.
I'll take it, whatever. Give me a
You don't have a preference?
No, I'm good.
There's some strawberry for you.
Okay.
A lot of people think they've just synthesized vegetables for the astronauts, but no, it's actually just all ice cream.
It's just candy.
They're extremely immature.
Thanks,
yes, please. I'll get in there, too.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna
it's
have
all over the place.
Vanilla here. I got a spoon.
Does this not jam up
and my host.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. There's lots.
Milady.
Cheers. Cheers to, I got vanilla.
I'll put down my Betway sippy cup.
Don't remove the microphone. That's the Midas Mode experience. Yeah. There you go.
Tastes like dehydrated something.
That's actually pretty good. I like the vanilla. Actually, the chocolate around it is tasty as well.
The ice cream tastes like marshmallow, kind of, actually.
Yeah.
That's surprisingly
sugar.
good.
Yeah.
How much is it?
You're basically an astronaut.
It's free if you're an astronaut.
Can I buy them on Amazon or?
Now, mind you, getting to be an astronaut is probably not free, but
it's a little bit tougher than
there you go.
this.
Oh, some more?
If
anyone wants seconds.
Well, thank you, Kennedy Space Center. If you ever find yourself in Orlando, you should go to the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex and check out some space facts.
You would think that eating food, that it would be malware bites that would be sending it. Or DotaBytes.com.
Whoa, there it is. Yo,
Oh.
DotaBytes.com. Ladies and gentlemen, malware bites, they're keeping us safe. Get below the Twitch stream. We've got a button. I'm all dry now from that dehydrated ice cream. I need.
Listen, I know you guys click any link in a Reddit thread. You see something, someone's like, look, guys, new roster. You just click it. You do it.
Yep.
When's the last time you ran a scan? Just go ahead. Just do it.
I know what you're thinking. Like, oh, I don't click on bad links. I'm safe. I use a Mac. I'm safe. Come on, dog. Get out there. You know that there's a
It's
risk.
2019, dude.
It's 2019. They've figured out the holes. Macs are vulnerable, too.
What about Linux?
Damn you, Grant.
Mac,
I don't even know Linux.
Max
Is.
is
It's like an
Linux,
operating
right?
system, right?
Yeah.
I know it's a
I didn't know it
computer
was a I know
buzzword.
there's a computer
isn't that what
involved.
Apple uses a Linux dispo for?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
They use
whatever,
a great
Grant.
Debian distribution.
I can hear JJ screaming
JJ's
back
like,
there.
shut up, you morons.
All right, let's take a look at the schedule. Or no, the brackets. Brackets, I think. Right, we already looked at the schedule. Let's take a look at some brackets here. And wow, we've got this graphic updated,
Hey, I remember this graphic.
and the audience goes crazy. So here we are. We're in the group stage. Current standings: J Storm in the lead. This is series scores. So 4-1, 3-3 for the Papegas, 1-2 for Anvergesa. Beast Coast currently 0-2 in their series. Bottom gets eliminated. Top goes right to the finals. Middle will duke it out in the semis.
I thought that graphic was showing that those two teams were already
Already,
eliminated.
yeah.
And I was like, whoa, hold up now.
No, it is
just
showing that
started.
Let's
it's
not
like
jump the gun.
Wikipedia where they have that like light red of like,
Yeah.
hey, you will get eliminated if you stay here, and then it turns hard red when you're gone. It's
Perfect. Thank
back-
you for the
back-
clarification.
Uh-huh.
Because I was a little concerned.
Can we look at
Wow.
bounties today, Trent? I know you had a hand in these
bounties.
bounties.
I've not seen
Yes.
them yet.
I mean, we see the people, they ask. They want more interaction. They want the players to have to do things to achieve it. So we've, I believe, moved again away from these sort of draft-based. I know you guys suggest a lot of draft ones, but the draft ones are, number one, they weren't being done, and number two, they kind of just end. The
Yeah.
draft ends. There's no
Yes.
real opportunity for it. So, first one, press F to pay respects. You must drop a Yule Scepter recipe on the grave marker for Kyle's Yules between 23 minutes and 55 seconds and 24 minutes and 5 seconds. If you guys want to listen to the brain plan behind this one, it's basically encouraging teams to perhaps have a little spicy engagement around that time period. That's why it's so specific.
I see. It's a 10-second window.
It's a
I like
10-second window. You got to
Pretty
be there.
tight.
Is that bottom side shot?
That is the marker. It's to the right of the Radiant Tier 1.
Yeah.
All right, run, chicken, run. Have your courier touch both enemy shrines before the 3-minute mark and must return safely to your base to complete the bounty. That's a
This
tough
one,
one.
this one sparked a lot of controversy and discussion amongst the teams. Some people thought it was too easy because Slacks is a moron and doesn't understand the teams actually want to use their courier. But, I'll let that one go. So we'll see if anyone does it. We try to make it really expensive. I still don't know if it's going to be doable.
Okay.
You have to announce it.
No, there's no announcing. You can be very sneaky. That's why it's both
Well, I was
shrines.
thinking if you announce it and then you've got Monkey King and you pretend to be the courier,
Hey, that's a play.
just bait the monkey.
Hey, maybe. Maybe it'll be
Why
done.
isn't this chicken dying? He's taking so much damage.
That's so weird.
Get down, Mr. President. Each team has the opportunity to set a VIP. If the VIP lasts for the first 5 minutes, they win and get some moon bucks. If the opposing team also declares a VIP, you must kill their VIP within the first 5 minutes to claim the bounty. This reminds me of the PA Arcana kind of thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much, we're bringing down the Mr. President. It's a classic, so it's here to return to Midas mode, fan favorite. This is a brand new one that was in one of the threads. I really liked it. Your team must buy and hide 3, we changed the numbers a bit, but you have to hide 3 mangoes outside of your base before the first bounty runes spawn. You cannot pick them up again. If 2 of those mangoes are found by the enemy before the game ends, the bounty is lost. And then if you ever find a mango randomly, please all chat to help our lovely observer there. So a little bit of hide-and-seek action here. We'll see if the teams can do it. I mean, there's so many nooks and crannies on the map.
Yeah.
We'll see if
Yeah.
it works. We'll see if it's findable.
Isn't that kind of a throwback to Dota 1? Weren't there some little relics with like little hidden characters around the
Little
map
frogs,
that would
yeah.
spell
You could
Dota
summon
and
a
frogs
frog,
and stuff?
yeah.
So you could unlock the tavern in the bottom right to get like gambler
fun
and stuff.
mode and
the
stuff,
fun
yeah.
mode, yeah.
That throwback, Trent, the nostalgia. For honor,
Yeah.
one team can formally request a duel against the other team. If the enemy team accept, they shall both choose a champion among them. Declare it. Meet mid and fight to the
Nice.
death. The winning hero earns moonbucks.
This
for
is
his team.
the call-out, the 1v1 me mid in the middle of a game.
Is this like the Jon Snow? The no one needs to die. Let's just fight.
See you at Roche.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like it, dude. That's nice.
And now we have again for our VIPs here, dance with the devil by the first moonlight, enter the Roche pit alone and get hit by Roche in the first 5 minutes and survive. So you have to test. Can you survive a thwacking from our VIP Roche? Maybe some tactical drafting here. If you can find a hero that perhaps will only get hit once and just pray you don't get bashed.
Eon Disc. That's the hack for this one.
Well, it's the first 5 minutes,
Well,
my friend.
you're going to be
so-
farming pretty good.
All right, never mind.
that alchemist Eon disc first.
I zoned out when you talked about the time frame there. That's my bad.
If you guys ever want to check those bounties again, you can check Hotspawn. They will have
Yes.
them listed there.
Yeah. hotspawn.com. You can find the link below the Twitch. I think it's gone out on Twitter already. I know they've tweeted it. I hope we've retweeted it. Our social media guys working hard, making sure all the coverage is there. But Hotspawn is also keeping you on up to date. I was going to say on your toes, but no, they're keeping us up to date. That's the right one there. They're writing articles about the event, and right now I think we're going to throw it over for an interview with our designated stand-in.
Hey, thanks, Larry. I'm here with our official stand-in, Sheep. So, Woo! So, yesterday you got the official call to be the stand-in. You got queued up, you logged in, you started to, talk with the teams. Tell us what happened, Sheep.
I mean, everyone came in, they were like, Sheep, it's your time. I was so excited. They set me up on a PC. The camera was on me. We had the lights going. I was so excited. And then they're like, Sheep's not in the lobby. No, you're not playing anymore. I was devastated. It started a movement. We had people in the crowds. They were saying, let Sheep play.
Let Sheep play. Let Sheep play. Let Sheep play.
I appreciate it, guys. At this point, I don't know if it's ever going to happen.
So if there's one team today that you'd like to stand in for, who would it be?
At this point, anyone. Please.
All right, let's start a movement if we don't see it, right, guys? If we don't see Sheep today play, we're going to riot, right?
Thank you, guys.
We'll throw it back to the panel. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Kendricks. All right, we'll see if she gets to play. Yesterday was a little bit sad because this was like a comedy bit.
This is getting more depressing every
It's
day.
getting too real.
At first she's like, man, I hope I get to play for OG. Now she's like, anyone, please take me.
Just let me play Dota. I'm tired of playing Smash in the back with Trent. Please.
I'll even play for
Please.
Beast Coast.
Getting destroyed by back.
Oh, God. Okay, OG versus the Sir Sadim Stunners. Let's hone in on this match a little bit.
Sir Sadim Stunners, gonna take it. I got him. Whoa.
Well,
Oh, my goodness.
oh, it's someone that I recognize from Midas Mode 1. Who's this?
I can't hear him.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Midas.
JJ. Hello, everyone. It's me, Mr. Midas. I'm just checking in on my tournament and seeing how everyone... Is everyone having a good time? Oh, what? Good Lord. Is that Grand? What the fuck are you doing here? What? Who hired this man? Hello, Grand.
Hello.
Oh, Grant, it's been a long time. I remember that smell. Oh, God. Smells like a plebeian. Hello, my friend. Sayori!
Yes.
Have things remained uncringy on the panel as requested by Twitch chat?
Uncringy? No.
No cringe,
What?
sir.
Trent Pax, I'm going to need you to start hosting these things. This
You want a little bit
legging-wearing
of
freak
cringe?
show ruins the tournament, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
sir.
very much. I don't even recognize the other man on the panel, so I
the fuck am
shan't speak to him. Anyway, OG versus the Sir Sadim Stunners. My disgusting brother sends his mercenaries here. What chance do you think they have, Grand?
Not very good.
That's the right answer, little bee.
Oh, more money, please.
Keep making Papa Queen her money, her honey, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
What?
I do not.
That's good. Jesus, I don't speak poor. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Everyone,
Mr. Midas, what happened? It looks like you've got some bandages all over.
some what?
Well, you're all wrapped up. You've got some new threads compared to Midas Mode 1.
This is called clothing for gloves. You want me to come out naked like you? I've seen how that one goes. It's not a very good thing. I've read your book. Just kidding, asshole. I wouldn't buy that shit. Anyway, hope you don't ruin the tournament. Thank you, everyone. I'm off to go eat caviar and sleep with a, I don't know, a mitten.
I don't know.
Goodbye.
An oven glove.
Wow.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Midas. Wow. Well, I'm glad he's here. I was getting nervous. Day 1, day 2, he was a little low-key, and he's here for day 3. He's in the building.
How did we get an evil brother after that guy? That guy's mean.
Well, Sadim's rubbed off on him. It's been a rough tournament. I mean, Sadim's really done a lot behind the scenes to slow things down. He's been messing up the map.
Yep.
He's been creating delays.
Trying to hack in.
Yeah, he's been trying to hack into the mainframe. If we didn't have this Malwarebytes sponsor, we would have been hosed.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Will be over.
Now, there are 2 things I want to look at here. We're going to talk about odds for this match, and I also want to make mention that we have a little bonus here. The Sir Sadim Stunners will get 1 free Super Roche to make up for day one with some of the shenanigans that they got stuck with the first map when the gold bounties weren't correct within the game.
Okay, all right, I like it.
So that was our middle ground. They talked to us about like, hey, this didn't feel fair. We don't want to complain, but this is really not fair. We should have just killed creeps. So this felt like a pretty good compromise. I think Mr. Midas signed off on that himself.
That's good. And we want to see more Super Roches. I want to see some people get yeeted on out of here.
Agreed.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is
gonna make
Super
that
Roche
first bounty
super
pretty
enough,
hard.
though? Is he super enough? The one time we saw him, OG actually took it. I know the
All right.
rapier. I know.
He had
I know,
a
but
pango. He was being disarmed.
That's the
constantly.
whole thing.
That
It's
was
all
the
about the
whole thing.
disarm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the problem. Now, disarm some heroes, Twitch chat. We need you guys to vote.
Oh.
It's time.
Oh.
Bring them up there. Can
You're
I see
right.
The graphic. Oh, yeah.
It is time.
All right, Grant, you got anyone you want to bop on out of here?
I hate silencer. I wish he would just say something. Have an original thought, man.
Got him.
I don't know. Just get rid of Meepo again. I'm cool with
Meepo?
getting rid of Meepo, yeah. You know, I don't want
All right, how about you have an original thought, Grant? Get Meepo out of here. What the hell's wrong with
get
you?
Skywrath out of here. No one wants to see it.
Hey.
Hey now.
All right,
Hey,
now
whoa.
you just shut your mouth. We want to see Skywrath more than any other hero right now, I think.
I want to
Well,
see that.
vote it out, Twitch chat, if you hate
Plucking
Priori.
chicken.
If you hate Canada, then vote for
If
Skywrath.
you hate
Definitely
people-
gone now.
If you hate people sponsoring Midas mode,
Vote it out. Please do.
But we need your help, Twitch chat. Of course, we're doing that for every single match. 4 of the bans will come from your contributions there in the chat. And, of course, those of you in the audience, feel free to pull out those phones, hop on the Wi-Fi, and cast your votes as well. We need it. I need this.
I need this. I need bans.
I need this.
Did Super Roche get buffed last night?
He did. I believe there
don't
were
know.
some patch notes leaked as well, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, he's gaining some status resistance to try and help deal with things like being disarmed constantly.
Okay.
We want to,
I
bump
think
him
that
up
makes
a little
sense.
bit more.
He shouldn't
So-
be immune to disarm, but I think
No.
status resistance makes a lot of sense.
I mean,
Let him
that's
keep
the
punching,
blanket
you know?
solution for Dota now, right? Just give it status resistance,
Yeah.
and now it's stronger. It's perfect.
They tried that for, like 6 months. Luckily, they scaled back a little bit on it, but, you know.
And then
That
they
was the
gave
worst.
Spirit Breaker $1 million. Or
Yeah, they're like,
Bulldogs.
we'll take it away. Here you go. You can just doze on through anyone, 80%. Oh, okay,
No
cool.
problem.
The dozer. I think the Stunners are going to do it today. I know they had a little bit of
Really?
a rough start versus Alliance, but they're back now, right?
Grant
Streamer's
hard
back.
disagrees. TI champions versus a streamer stack.
They
Who's
got
the
this.
star player of the streamer stack, Trent?
Is that even a real question? It's Cinderin. That is Moonduck.Cinderin.
That's
All
true.
right, he is the brains behind the operation. He's the guy leading, making the calls, picking the undyings. It's all Cinder.
Easy.
Does
All
OG
right.
have 5? Are they playing with socks?
Who knows?
Oh, it's a mystery.
I don't know 100%, but I believe OG have their full roster for this one.
Ooh,
Powerful.
excellent.
So let's take a look at these odds. I want to talk odds for the
perfect.
stunners, and we should probably go over who are on the stunners here, because this is the 5 streamers: Gorgc, Sexy Bambo,
Waga,
Waga. Who are the other two?
Sind,
Cinderin,
and
Sing Sing. That was the last one. Sing Sing. There it is. So 1.28 for OG, 3.33 for the Sadim Stunners. So if you are on the camp of Trent, you need to go below the Twitch stream right now, click on that Betway banner, and, well, you could place a bet on the Stunners and get a pretty fat payout.
I mean, I saw
3.35.
Mad tweeting stuff like, "Isn't this a fun tournament?" You know, these guys just won 2 TIs, and you guys are all like, "Oh, they won 2 TIs. How is anyone going to beat them?" Well, they don't care about the money. They
But
don't need this.
they do
sweet,
care
sweet
about the
Midas
pride, though.
catch.
do you think they want to lose to Waga?
Maybe.
Do you think they want that to be something that happened to him?
I mean, it happens to them, I'm sure,
Does
all the
anybody?
time.
It does anybody, exactly. I went to his boot camp a while ago, and I wasn't going to lose to him.
That was a hard slam, Grant. Yeah, what do you guys think on the other side about the numbers that popped up there? OG,
That's
would you put
super
the money on OG, or you think
No.
value for Sadim?
Super value for Sadim. Stuff.
Boom.
Like
All
3
right.
to 1, go for it. Go wild.
Go wild. And, of course, those are live odds as well, so stay tuned to Betway throughout the series because those numbers will fluctuate, and that's the fun part of betting here on
fun part.
Betway Midas Mode 2.0. Well, it is. That's, you see those big swings. That's where the big money comes
That's
in,
the
Trent.
fun part of Midas mode. You never know what's going to happen anyway.
Whoa!
Because we don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
It's true. And we also can't forget that there's a leaderboard on the Betway
yes,
website as
true.
well. So if you're betting on Betway Midas Mode 2, they're keeping track of everything that you're doing. There's a little fantasy system, and there is a leaderboard. And there's a bonus. If you get first place as the best Midas Mode bettor, you'll get a bonus €1,000. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Nice.
So do it to it. Under the Twitch stream. Let's go.
So in terms of teams taking the full brunt of Midas mode and really running with it, I think OG is kind of taking the crown on that one, right? We've seen like the tops and Earth Spirit and everything.
Yeah.
So,
5-man skill shot hero draft.
yep.
So yeah, it seems like our admin's working hard back there. I believe OG have challenged them for 100 moonbucks to win without Naga or OD.
Oh, damn.
The gauntlet has been thrown down.
That's a slam.
I'm surprised last night they were complaining about BKBs and pipes. Why are they not asking to ban those items instead?
They can do whatever they want. Well, if OG want to throw out some moonbucks.
Yeah, I mean the whole idea is some negotiation,
money.
right?
Yeah,
They say,
use your
hey,
money.
you know what? We'll throw in a third hero if you double it to 200 moonbucks. How's that sound, No Tail? Huh? You in? Hopefully there's some back and forth here.
Oh, they got a chat room back there. They're
Well,
they're
I know.
discussing things as they prepare for the draft. All right, what about the auction, Mr. Gavel? Can I get a gavel hit here? What is the meta of the auction? What have we reached?
That is actually a really good question.
We've had zeros. We've had 13. It has been surprisingly popular.
We had a 200, I believe, on day one.
Like
So we dropped
204
200 on the
something?
draft or something, yeah.
Yeah. We had Alliance drop like 200 after they spent 0 on their
On the
first
draft,
day.
yeah. Oh, okay. And then we had double zeros in an NA game. It seems like some of the teams just, you're going to put down 10, you're going to win the draft.
Don't put down 200. That seems to be the play.
Yeah, it seems like these sort of third step type formulas have worked
Yeah.
the most where, okay, they're going to go 1, so we're going to go 2. Oh, what if they already thought about that? We need to go 3 in case they're going to go 2.
And then somehow they get to 7.
Yeah. It seems like these odd numbers that are sort of break logic are a strategy. I don't know how effective it is, though.
Got to watch those moonbucks, though. You never know how far you're going to fall. Like the Papegas, they dropped to 43 moonbucks, I believe, after
Yep.
a draft until they won that game.
And they spammed a bunch of bounties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were in
did
the
bounties
depths.
yesterday.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah,
that was like excellent.
But
Midas
that's
mode
good, though,
play.
because with Midas Mode 1, there was this problem with teams pooling too many moonbucks. And now we're seeing teams actually feel that pressure of, oh, we're low on money. Oh, now we have to do bounties to make up for it so we're not screwed over in the next game. Like, that's
Yep.
sort of the point of the bounties is to give you that buffer. We don't want you to get moonbucks just by playing. You got to do shit to earn them. You got to earn your money.
Yeah, and hopefully, we haven't been able to spend quite enough moonbucks yet because of the creep takeover and the Roche having a couple of issues. So hopefully those pools should be deflating a little bit, and we want OG to do things like, do
Damn.
their challenges and whatnot.
Do we have creep takeover today?
Not yet, I believe.
To my knowledge, no. But
It's in the works.
yeah, still a little bit of testing.
The computers are on fire back there that are testing them. That's pretty much what's happening.
Yeah, there's been a lot of late night testing happening here, and things have stabilized a bit. I think we've at least got those main bugs with the economy figured out. That was the really big thing we were worried about.
Yeah, the whole killing someone for 6 gold.
Making sure hero kills are worth an appropriate amount of gold.
We got
Yeah.
Bristle back. It took us 4 minutes, and
40
we got
gold.
4 gold.
So, of course, Game 1 draft will be underway momentarily. Teams still debating about what they want to do, if they want to use any of their options. Boys, how do you feel? Grant, what's been your favorite part of this Midas mode so far? Any highlights? Has it lived up to your expectations?
I think so. I mean, my favorite part is when you do some of the fun challenges, like the Quack Quack challenge, when they went actually from 5 bottom to 5, and it was a full-on fight. Just the fun stuff like that.
The bounties.
I like the crowd, having people here. We
Ooh.
last night after the match
This guy's
ended.
a suck up. Look
No,
at
it's
this
true.
guy.
I like all of the viewers
Yeah.
in Twitch right now.
No,
Everybody
no,
watching at home,
no,
you're my
not them.
favorite part
They are
of the tournament.
distinctly not my favorite. Sorry, Twitch. It's the people who are here.
The VIPs.
Yeah, the game ended, and we played some Magic last night after. Had a bunch of decks here.
Oh, did you
Played
guys
some
play
six-man
the Commander deck? Yeah, I
Yeah.
only play Commander.
Dude, it was sick. It was
Yeah.
a good time.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, we got to interview Remo yesterday, the suit guy,
Yep.
the custom suit with all those Dota heroes and logos on it. I hope that motivates more VIPs that are coming this weekend and tomorrow to step their game up, and maybe they'll get to come up on the panel. Well, I mean, that was like 11 out of 10, though. That's like a custom
yeah.
suit.
It's hard to beat.
Custom prints. I mean, that's a tall order.
if
We had a chicken suit
Yep.
What if it was a full
Yeah.
naked Dota 2 body paint?
on the
Would you
panel.
let him on?
Full naked.
Full naked.
Don't you usually have a little cloth there or something
Yeah.
to cover your
Can we
giblets?
get a loincloth?
Okay, if there's one loincloth.
Is this a naked
The
axe?
axe. If it's the axe with the loincloth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would sign off on that, yes. But we need something to cover the giblets.
Oh, some guy just left. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, he's coming back later.
Can we spray paint Carlo red? And have him as axe?
That would pretty much be the same
He's
thing.
buff.
That's true, actually.
fit.
That would probably work. Are there any other heroes that we're excited to see cosmetically? I hope and there might be some surprises. I don't want to. I know Skywrath is the big one that we've all been talking about. We finally got to see the axe.
Yep.
Ancient Apparition. That's the other big one.
Yes, AA, the ice cream cone.
The ice cream cone.
Oh, that one's so good.
Oh yeah,
We haven't seen AA picked yet.
I was thinking everyone keeps picking it while we're testing.
Oh.
So I've seen it so many times.
We had it in one game when we used normal map as well.
Yeah.
And we did get to see the green swamp
I hear the
thing.
crowd, the brew, right?
The new
brew
brew,
coming out
yep.
from Team Secret.
Yep. Hold
Yeah, what do we got to
dagger.
do to get a brew pick around here?
Buff the hero.
Buff the hero, yeah.
Oh, God slacks. Time to call in your second favorite of game. That's
I
about it.
thought Brewmaster was decent. What happened to him? Did they
I
nerf
guess-
him or something?
I talked to a couple of pro players, and they said his laning stage. He doesn't dominate the laning stage anymore, so he doesn't feel that great. It feels like you really want to win the laning stage of that hero, or he's kind of trash.
Has no mana pool. Cast one spell, he's out.
He almost feels like a support now.
Yeah, no, really. Like a +4, you buy Orb of Venom, you just hit people,
Yeah.
get some crits going.
And then you just try and play around your ulti, but then you're using a position 4 that has a really long ulti cooldown
Yeah.
that kind of does the same thing
It's
as
rough.
like a Sand King.
You'd rather an Earthshaker. Like if you're
Yeah.
rushing Blink on someone.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Okay. Production, are we close to a draft here? What's going on? We got some. We okay? Oh, we're ahead of schedule. Wow. We've got
Wow,
3
we've
minutes.
never been in this position in our life.
This has
What is
never happened
happening?
before.
Ahead
We're
of schedule.
crashing.
He was so indignant. He was not happy. You asked, like, well, we're ahead of schedule.
Well, Germans are known for their punctuality, so I will give him that. But all right, we got 3 more minutes to burn before we get this draft started.
I got to know. You guys are staying at that hotel. Who's always the last one on the shuttle or the van?
Oh, in the
Who's
morning.
the late person?
We've actually been pretty good this event. At the Jungle Jam, Brax was the culprit for ordering food. He was always the one like, food order, we good? Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah.
He was our straggler. We haven't had
No.
a travel straggler this time. Everyone's been pretty punctual.
That's good.
The talent have been great. Everyone's been just doing
They're
their
okay.
thing.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
Except you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we have to do the morning shift.
Yeah,
You
get
know,
up.
Get thrown on this panel.
You guys
The blaze
are you
rise
guys
and
like
shine.
are you guys gamers or do you wake up early normally?
Nah, I'm a morning. I'm the 6:30
I'm
every
a
day.
Gamer.
Garrett, I was
Yep.
like, Garrett seems like I'm gonna stay up till 8 a.m. kind of guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I like waking up at sunrise, Grant.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know
Same.
why. I'm old now. It just happened. I wake up early. Rooming with Sunspan at the Jungle Jam, he slept through his alarms every day. And I said, I'm so jealous because I wake up before my alarm every day wishing I could fall back asleep. And he looked me in the eye and said, that has literally never happened to me. And I had a moment of like, you're just on another level of tranquility that I will never reach.
Dude, I live with Knoxville, and his alarm ringtone is the John Cena intro. Da 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 da. He will not wake up to like 7 rounds of that shit. He sleeps through anything. I wake up to the first one. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? It's like a bomb raid going on.
Like,
Da
John
da da
Cena's
da.
here.
John Cena's here.
You just kick his door down. and be like,
Turn that shit off.
here he is.
That's
good
great.
idea.
No, Mott is the night owl of the house. At the Moonduck house, we usually have someone awake almost 24/7 because he stays up all night and I wake up early. So usually we cross paths.
I want to
sometime-
cross his path.
Well, he'll be here.
It's been too long.
Oh, when's
He'll-
that?
What?
He'll be here. Apparently, there's a
Real
rumor. I saw the Twitter told me that Mott Dota is going to be here in Lakewood at Betway Midas Mode 2 sometime this weekend.
Oh.
I don't know which day. I don't know
if
what
I can
time.
handle that.
Is he bringing the stash?
I believe he has been working on the stash.
Oh.
Just like really going at that thing.
Well, it's a slow and steady kind of effort.
That's almost November, so
Yeah,
That's
you know,
true.
He probably started it back in July, prepping up for it. It's good. It's necessary.
I had to shave mine off. It does not look good on me.
I can't remember if Kyle kept his or not.
No. Did he? I hope not.
Does he have a mustache?
I
you
cast him with
casted
him. I don't know. I don't
four
look at
times.
it. Would you want to look at Kyle? I don't know.
Is Purge the only one that can pull a mustache off in Dota talent?
A mustache.
A mustache.
A
mustache?
Mustache.
Someone else has one that we're just not
Who's
thinking of.
That's what I said. Purge is the only one that can pull it off, right?
Yeah.
I
Are there
think so.
any other mustaches?
This is like that office bit when they can't remember
Exactly.
if Stanley has a mustache. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure Kyle has a mustache. I'm like 90% sure he's rocking a stash. Or at least he
no.
was when
Can
the
we
event
bring him out
started.
with
I don't think
someone-
he does. I think he's clean for this one.
No, he definitely
He
has a
had one
mustache.
yesterday.
I looked at him last night. He didn't have a
He
mustache.
had a mustache, dude.
I legit
Fuck,
don't
man.
know. I really don't know, man. I didn't look.
Can someone bring out Kyle and just cover his face?
He's getting coffee, I think. I don't think he's here.
I don't think he's here either. He's on the later shift today.
Yeah, he likes to tour the areas. Kyle's a guy who tries to appreciate all the places he travels to.
Yeah.
So he's checking out some local cafes. He's getting some of the cuisine.
The
here.
best coffee in Denver.
I don't think he goes to Denny's. That's not a
Yeah,
Kyle
don't
thing.
really know why not. I thought you like good food.
I'll
but-
never forget the. I can't believe it's not Summit. The Kyle insisted that we order from somewhere that he was in denial that it was a hipster restaurant.
And
I
it
think
was literally
the
they
issue.
only sold free-range chickens. It was terrible. It was
Grant started
awful.
reading the menu and he was like, on a fine brioche bun with a soupçon of mustard and a poached, farm-raised, sung-to, gently tickled chicken. It was very bougie.
Yeah.
It was delicious though. I ate those chickens.
It was all right. Denny's, but yeah.
We went Denny's every night, Jungle Jam. We maybe missed one night, the midnight Denny's.
Yeah.
Super good.
Dude's good. Just get some hash browns.
Super good, he says.
I still don't think I've been to a Denny's in all my American journeying. Yeah.
Well, we can fix that.
Yeah. We have the power.
We're going on a field trip later, bud.
All right, sounds
Cream
good.
cheese frosting.
So production,
cinnamon
we
roll.
are now 1 over. It is 10:01 local. So okay, we will have a draft coming up momentarily.
Yeah,
we
where's
made
the
it.
sass
Made it through the
is gone
gauntlet.
now, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah. They're picking their side, sir. Yeah.
OG versus Sadim. I'm excited to see more from the Sadim Stunners. We only got to see
Same.
them in that one
Right.
series, the streamer stack. Seeing them play some try-hard Dota. I would be so interested to hear what their comms are like. I wish we could just get a little taste of that Discord when they're playing.
It's probably not. No thanks. I'm good.
With Bambo and comms, it's just like wild screaming, I'm
Yeah.
killing him, I'm killing him.
Yeah, go. You can hear them all the time. You can tune into their streams whenever.
Well, not
they're
during
in
Betway Midas
mode.
mode 2.
Yeah, I know, but these guys, they play together now because of the party ranked system in matchmaking.
Oh, you're right.
So
You're right.
when it's not time for Midas mode, you guys should check them all out.
Yeah. How do you
You're
guys
right.
feel about that now? It feels like the top echelon of players are getting really good games, and now everyone else is getting
It's
I
not
mean,
so good.
I like the idea of trying to encourage more party queue, but
Yeah.
there is a problem as you scale upwards of like, well, my friends are offline and I want to play Dota. Now what do I do? Because nobody's playing solo like they
Yeah.
used to.
It's a bit of a culture shift, right? Because we've
Yeah.
been this whole solo MMR for so long.
That's how I get
it's going to be
discovered.
hard to make a change. But I think if we create enough groups where, like, there's just straight up find a party discords with MMR, it might
Yeah.
be something that could help alleviate it. But I mean, it's the best it's ever been for viewers. I love turning on the Dota 2 client right now.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You can actually watch like the full new Sumail stack versus another squad. But either way, let's watch these two teams play
Woo!
each other.
OG and the Sur City Stunners. Community bands, Meepo, Nightstalker, Wisp, and Pango Lear. Thanks, Grant. I really wanted to see Meepo.
You're good.
You just fucked up my Wednesday.
Skyrath is good, though. He made
Yeah.
it through. Lucky.
I see the Sadim Stunners. We're doing a little bit of begging there to get that IO band. Very smart.
Okay.
Making sure they wouldn't have to worry about that or spend their moonbucks
Very
here.
smart. Very smart. Now, the auction meta trend, OG went with a big goose egg,
Yeah.
and the Stunners didn't go with the singleton. They went for the 2. So
Big
they thought
victory.
about this.
Yeah, the 2-for gets you the win. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Top
Value.
tier Midas mode play.
Stunners got the value.
850 moonbucks. They get some pressure to win this first game or at least start doing some bounties. Because if you, like, let's say they draft out here and they lose, they're probably going to be sitting around like 400 Midas, moonbucks or
And your
something.
game 2 is not going to be fun.
That's a pricey ban.
That is 53, man.
He is the 4th most expensive
Oh,
interior.
what? Like
What?
Big
Oh,
hello.
okay.
First pick. Now, Lycan, very cost effective at a humble 19, the cheapest strength hero in the pool.
So can we all agree that this is going to be an Aghanims Lycan?
I
Why
hope
else
so.
is OG first picking a Lycan? To me, that screams that they're about to do some Aghanim
And
shenanigans.
I hope so.
Give me Bambo
So,
Bat Rider. Come on.
Has it been changed or buffed at all? Like, is it still the meme Aghanims, or is there
They
a
keep
world where
buffing
it's
it.
not
They
awful?
They gave
buffed-
it an
it's still a
extra
meme,
wolf or
but
something?
yeah, it is.
But you
better.
still don't get Feral Impulse. Like, I think that's that would make it better, like getting half.
And do the wolves still
Impulse.
feed a bounty? Isn't that part of the issue? Is
Yeah.
that you're giving more
it's pretty
gold to
cheap,
the enemy?
Though. It's like
cheap, but
it's
you're
like
still just
15 or
giving
18
money.
gold or something. Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen quite a few people in matchmaking go for it on like top tier matches. They're all
Yeah.
testing it out.
like third item, Helm, Necro,
No.
Ags, right?
Okay. So looks like we have at least one stand-in for OG. I think the coach is playing, and potential actually a second stand-in.
But they said unknown.
Unknown,
Could we
so-
make that not unknown? There, JJ, is that possible? Admins,
So,
Jacob.
all right.
Isn't that his job to find out who this is? Or unless they're still hunting for it, that might be the real thing. You
I
know,
don't- I don't. Oh, and the
Whoa.
creep takeover has been enabled.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they were doing some extra testing
Oh,
last
we
night.
brought back the stunners, and they put in the creep takeover. Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
I don't
Here we
want
go.
more angry messages from Cinderin.
It's going to be a bumpy one. Well, they go CM Bristleback, so this is a great duo, but not cheap for the Stunners. Everybody spent 330 moonbucks with their first two heroes.
Why do I hear Slacks yelling?
What is Slacks doing?
Oh, the crowd mic is on, and Slacks is yelling at the VIPs.
I believe he is taking some creeps. He says, one second here. Slacks, have OG bought creeps? He thinks
Yes.
so.
Okay.
All right, perfect answer.
So,
Look how we just hear Slacks counting. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my!
I see his
Are they
fingers
doing
moving
it?
out there.
So if they've bought
And it keeps
creeps and they're getting all the summons
Dude,
heroes,
they're just gonna all in
Just
on those
hard
creeps.
push?
Yeah, they're just
So-
gonna super all in.
what's left? Like Nature's Prophet,
Yeah, I think Nature's Prophet.
Lone
Who else?
Druid.
I think. Just
So
do it.
it's
Yeah.
just
I
overwhelm
like-
them with
with creep.
minions
Yeah,
and zoo.
do it. I like Lone Druid.
Hey, it's pretty good to have a bristle, though. Nice AoE
It is.
physical damage versus a bunch of summons.
Just sit there. Yeah.
All right, now if you're the Stunners, do you start spending on some bans here? Are you like looking at this theme and thinking, uh-oh, should we be banning some heroes here?
You definitely should slow it down, right? I mean, we've seen, like, in the actual Dota, right, like, J-Storm's winning in NA because they're playing super fast. You look at this lineup, it's so fast. You got to slow it down somehow.
Do you have enough bans for the amount of heroes that they can pick?
That's the
I
question.
don't think so, but there are some cheap like stall heroes, like Underlord's only 37. Where's Medusa? Is she expensive? She's 64. Sniper only 37. So
Oh.
there are some potential solutions that aren't mega expensive.
Yeah.
Hey.
And OG just skips their bans. They're like, nope, we're good. We're just going to run it.
We got a
don't
plan.
care. Yeah,
We
we're
got
we're
this.
Care
good.
what you pick.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, they have a lot of options. Visage is one we didn't mention that could also play a role here.
Now, what were the two
Beastmaster.
heroes? Naga and OD?
Yeah.
Naga and
They
Odin.
challenged them to
To
win.
win without him, yeah. We'll see. That Naga hero.
I mean, OD's looking pretty, kind of okay, I guess. You can kind of get run down by Lycan, but at the same time, your ulti would be devastating at the moment.
Yeah,
Yep.
it would.
We'll see if they hold true to this challenge from OG.
Wow, Drow and Clink's down to 11 moonbucks.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if they're going to make it to single digits. I hope so.
I wonder what the floor is. I wonder if they'll
wonder if it
eventually
is a
become
1.
0 or
Yeah,
1.
zero.
Yeah.
Just 0?
Zero.
Oh, perfect.
I think it starts going positive. You gain moonbucks. That's the real solution. That's Midas Mode 3.
Please pick Drow.
We'll just pay you to pick
Please.
the worst heroes.
If OG do go for a hard push here, this is a tinker game already. I can see Stunners just going for it.
Yeah. Getting rid of the Enigma too, though. All right, good.
Some big cooldowns.
Yeah, I could definitely see some sort of a Tinker lineup. Tinker or Alchemist.
Just some hard D push where you just
Yeah.
keep waves away from your base.
Ember still in, too. And they have CM for like a Storm, potentially.
10 seconds remaining.
Lots of options here for the Stunners. And they do have to pick first, so probably a position 4
5
hero.
seconds remaining.
Not a lot of fun versus Enge. Not a lot of good 4 matchups.
Yeah,
with that
no one
hero.
really wants to ever play that because you're the playmaker and you just get shut down.
Is there anyone? There's got to be. What about like Clockwork?
What, for the Stunners?
I'm surprised
Yeah.
they haven't picked Bat, honestly. Bat against Lycan and
I mean,
Edge.
4s against Enge.
Just D push. Anyone like I mean Rubik kind of stands out in terms of like you're thinking D push and lots of units and everything, but
He's pretty pricey.
he doesn't have anything to steal right now, and he's actually the most expensive in hero. Okay, yeah,
That would be
we'll
half
stay away from
more
that
than
one.
half their money. Yeah.
How appropriate for
that's
the
no good.
Grand Magus.
Coddle's still in. That's a good one. But
Only
they already have a
84.
CM,
Coddle,
so then
Maven,
it's all.
Bristleback,
I guess
Infinite Quills.
that is a lot of mana.
Is it too much mana?
I think it might be.
For a hero like Bristle, I don't know. He can make use of pretty much unlimited mana.
True.
Like there's a couple that are in that like threshold of I'll take as much as you can give me. What about Zeus in terms of deep push? I know Lycan can kind of run him down, but that's one of those that kind of goes both ways a little bit because you have so much burst damage.
It depends on like how much other catch there is aside from the Lycan.
Yeah, that's good.
Summons mess up your item build as well because Ags is super low value against summons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have to get a Eul's. You have to get a lot of defense.
Oh
items.
jeez. Oh, there's
Okay.
so many
Yeah,
units.
you're right. There's an
Like,
I would
they're
not
going
doubt
for
the
it.
Lone Druid. Yeah, I think the Lone
They're
Druid might
actually
be coming out.
suing.
And Mars for the Stunners. First Mars pick, I think, of the tournament.
Oh, you know.
Oh, man.
Could you get hit by Roche and then instantly aggro it onto one of your summons?
10 seconds.
You might be able to.
That's a good way to do that bounty.
That's That's smart.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Seconds.
Just put
If
so many
OG are
summons in the
into it.
pit that the guy's spamming and he can't
I
hit the
can't
hero.
get them. Where are they?
Dude,
They're
OG
just
are doing the big
boxes.
brain plays. All right, how can we break this stupid Roshan VR?
Mars is perfect though, right? Lycan likes to just run away from you, get him trapped inside the circle, try and use the like every nice low cooldown, keep initiating fights.
Great with CM too. Another one of these bruisers with big time mana problems. He's like really got mana issues.
He does.
First
Yay.
like,
Yeah,
10
there he
levels,
is.
something like that.
Finally.
As Gary B said, the bat. Now, I'm kind of curious. That could be a Bambo bat. It could also be a Bambo Mars.
They've got 3 offlane heroes.
Yeah. Probably going to be a one bristle, one would think. Could also be a mid bat, theoretically, depending on what the lane matchups look like. So they'll have
Oh,
some
for God's
options.
sake.
The zoo!
It continues.
Beastmaster, such a key part of these strategies, though, because he gives you the
Auras.
units and the auras, and also the vision grant. The vision game is a key
The vision.
aspect.
Yep, it is.
Right, what's the 5th hero then for OG?
I mean, I would still say just
Visage.
Lone Druid. Who else?
Visage.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Visage. That feels like more of a top-sending hero.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
You can't really brood
It's
anymore.
just a high tempo. Lone Druid's he's not slow, but he
All
likes
right.
a lot of items.
So if Sox is playing, let's figure this out. Who's playing the Beastmaster? Do you think it's Seb, or do you think Seb wants the... It's probably Seb, and No Tail wants the Prophet, maybe? Ooh.
Maybe. They were playing some janky heroes yesterday.
They were. They
too,
were
like
kinda mixing them out.
completely. Yeah.
No Tail was playing the 1 yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? There
yeah.
could be No Tail Lycan.
It might be the no-tail Lycan again, I think. Any micro hero he's good with, though, right? Like, he's the one guy, like, I'll play whatever.
Abba is that classic hero in those 5-man strats. Plus, they have the spear being so important, as well as the lasso. That's a perfect ban here. But whenever we see those 5-man stacks in pubs doing these like super cheesy drafts, it was like Abba, Venge, right? You just 5-man straight away with the headdresses and batsies.
Oh, I like this a lot.
The heal. Now you got 2 forms of heal as well.
Yeah, be a core dazzle here. He'll
Yeah.
play super fast, high tempo. You can even go for the necro build, so you still get some zoo alongside the dazzle.
We know it's Zoo, we know it's push strat,
Yep.
but is it 5-man mid push strat?
That's the question. Are
5-man
they
mid level
headdresses?
1, do they go headdress Bassy? Go
I kind of think, I don't know.
Is
I
that
don't know if they have the
actually
right
legit?
heroes for it.
No, it's not legit, but they might do it. I mean, it was bad in Dota 1, and it never got buffed.
Because
so.
the thing is, with Nature's Prophet, you can double TP in and out with salves and clarity
Yeah.
for your team, so you can keep...
Ooh.
Yeah.
But I don't think
it's real good.
Lycan's really a good hero for that, is he?
It's not, because you'll be on a timer, right? Because eventually some dude who's just free farming
I think-
top will
Isn't
come to
there
the fight.
level 1 zoo pretty ass? Like it
I think
scales
so.
well,
Yeah.
and there's the coddle for some of the wave clear. But like level 1, it's not many tree ents. The boar is kind of a wimp. Ench is going to have some dinky little creep, and then you've got these wolves that die in 3 hits from the tower.
So I kind of love what the Stunners did with their cores, because their 3 cores are like off-lane-ish heroes that like fighting, and you know what OG's going to do, right? So they are prepared
Yeah.
for a very busy early game. This should be fun.
I mean, Bristleback is run at me, bro. Let's fucking go.
What
I
did
mean, that's
Liquid
his-
have when they tier 1'd? Like instantly in that game? They had a Lone Druid and some other trash.
Oh, I have no.
Wait, when they tried to do it or when they
No,
succeeded?
they tried to do it. They got it to like half HP.
Oh, that was when they... Didn't they have the ABBA, and then he skilled
Yes.
his E first?
With
and
a
they
lone
just lost
druid.
the game, yeah. They literally lost the game. It was just funny. We're like, oh, the game's over. They tried.
What was that, JJ? I'm sorry, I missed it. Oh, Nature's Prophet, yeah.
He's just helping. He's in there. He likes those Liquid games.
Yeah.
I do think we will see the Roche try here, though. I'm going to get hit once and then survive. It's tough, though.
Yeah, that Roche
he can
is
hit
terrifying. You guys saw what
hard.
happened to poor Jerry.
And so the bounty isn't to literally get hit once. It's just you have to get hit at least once and survive.
And survive.
Right? It's
You
not
gotta
trying
get
to
out
like
of the
get hit
pit.
one.
Yeah.
It's just live is really the name
Just
of the
live.
game.
But at level 1, you're probably dying after 2 or 3 hits.
gotta
to
test
that.
your luck.
He's going fast. That was me if I'm Roche.
That was
Can
a-
I be Roche one of the games?
I can't wait
In
for
a
that.
couple days, I would love
If you
to.
buy a VIP ticket.
Oh, no, never mind.
It's okay. We'll take it out of your
Invoice
talent.
me. All right, thanks. I'll do it. Get him out of there. I'm going.
No, that would be badass, dude. We need a VIP in the Roche pit.
No.
I have some confidence in OG here. I know, like, when we looked at the odds, we were thinking that over 3x for the
there he is.
Stunners.
He's
Hi,
getting
Mr.
ready.
Roche.
Hello, Roshan, man. You're on
Hi.
camera. There he is.
Yeah.
He's ready to beat some ass. I am ready.
Let's see it. I actually have some confidence in OG, though. I know this is a very all-in strat,
Wow,
and they have...
what a bold statement of confidence in the 2-time TI winners.
It's the core dazzle, though. If you would have let me get through Trent,
Yeah,
you would
but
have
then
heard
it's
that
not
I'm
funny.
going in on my hero that I would
I
never
already
bet
picking
against.
2-time TI winner, loser.
Thank you, Grant.
Front runner.
I'm taking the Sadim Stunners. They got this.
You think they'll hold off?
Yeah.
All right.
They're going to do this today. I'm on Sir Sadim's side. After how rude
Whoa.
Mr. Midas was,
Oh, shit.
I think I've shifted a little bit here.
I didn't move my pin over, but Sir Sadim, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
I'm not a bad guy. I'm always for the good guys. Mr. Midas, even though he was a tad rude, he's still, look at his tournament he gave us. We got to go for Midas, AKOG.
They really
Okay.
are the Midas.
So we're
They really
split
are.
again.
We are.
It would seem.
I think this game's going to end at about 18 minutes in, and then OG's going to win.
Reginald!
We've got a piece of paper here. What is
He's
this, Reg?
alive!
Thank you, Reg.
Thanks, Reggie.
We got a note here. OG is the only team that got creeps. They have 8 creeps.
They bought 8 creeps.
Please.
There's also an invoice
Can
on
you
the
show
other side.
camera
So
this note, please?
My God.
Oh, they can't see it. It's a lovely
a
looking
little washed
note.
out. It is
It's,
handwritten. Reginald is. Oh,
Yeah,
Did
there you
Reginald
go.
just dox you or something?
well, he docked somebody. I don't know what the hell's on the back of this thing, but
Don't sign anything.
yeah, OG.
Oh, show it again.
Oh, here it is. Oh,
there
there
we go. It's very professional.
8 creep.
That's a lot of creeps.
He's Reginald's still working on his penmanship.
Does that still include catapults?
There's a chance that you will be a catapult.
I saw in
It's a dice
testing there
roll.
were catapults.
Okay.
yes, it's just random.
Ooh.
So
And if you get it, it's actually kind of cool because you play a real role. You get to push.
Yeah.
You get to cruise
pretty
around.
serious business.
Yeah.
Follow the lichen.
Yeah.
I like you get a real roll. The other creeps just sitting. They just hear you calling them garbage.
They're only there to stack camp.
They don't have their headphones on yet. Oh no.
This was a big flex by the richer team, though, because it would
Yep.
have been very risky, I think, to pay up here as the stunners. And that if you don't pay for creeps, that means they get all 8, as you showed. So
Right.
if you guys
right.
haven't been paying
It's like
attention.
it's sort of a game theory. Thing,
yeah,
a little
it's
bit.
you got to match it or.
And that's one. I hope I'm not mistaken here, but it's not blind. So when the lobby starts, they have the opportunity to say, "Hey, does anybody want creep takeover?" So if one team buys
that's-
it, the
that's
other
right.
team has the
buy
opportunity to
it.
say, "Okay, since they're buying it, we're
Yeah.
going to counter and buy it." So it's not like a surprise, so
Yep.
to speak. So a choice from the Stunners. And don't forget, the Stunners have a free Super Roche upgrade. So their bank is low, normally a 200 new buck
okay.
cost. They
That's
can
true.
Super Roche whenever they want in this series, absolutely free.
And I think
Oh, but they have Ench. Oh, he needs to yeet the Ench. All right, Super Roche, if you're listening, they're going to try and Roche you. You got to be ready for this. They got a strat. They got all these summons. That Ench, they're going to try and tank with the Ench,
Yeet.
with the untouchable. You got to yeet that. Can I
right.
see a yeet? Yeah,
He's ready.
that's a yeet.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
ready.
All right,
gotta-
let's see your form here, VR. Okay, never mind. I want to
No,
see,
no, yeah.
I want to see the form. What do we got?
That's a
that was
yeet.
pretty good. All right, now give us the punch. Let's see the speed. Will anyone?
They're
Oh,
done. They're
Oh,
done.
shit.
Oh, he stopped.
Oh, that was Rocky.
Da, da,
Hey,
da.
Philadelphia, my hometown. And also where Nerd Street Gamers is based, the group that owns the venue that we're in right now here in Lakewood.
Keep going, Trent.
Thanks.
That was pretty good.
You guys watched the new one?
No,
Wasn't there like
What's
a
the
new
newest
Rocky?
one?
I think that's a new Rambo.
Creed?
dude.
Wasn't
Oh.
it Creed?
I know it's the same guy, but I don't think that's Rocky's last stand. I don't think that's
Boxes
Rocky
his way out.
who's snapping necks and shooting off rocket launchers.
Well, it could be. You never know. Have you seen the movie, Trent?
No. I
Okay,
haven't.
then. Well,
maybe
don't
that's
talk
the
about
end
it.
of the movie. You find out that Rambo was Rocky all along. My boxing.
Can we
career
do a
didn't work
group
out.
viewing party of Rambo tonight? I've actually never seen it. I've
never
seen
seen the
clips.
first one?
I've
The
never
original?
seen the full original all the way through.
It's
I
a
haven't.
strange movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the clips. It's quite weird.
Yeah, it's a bit out there.
never
It's
seen it.
very 70s, you
It-
know.
70.
It was meant to be like a damning
Yeah.
view on warfare. Like Monopoly was meant to be a damning view on capitalism, but it just turned into the complete opposite. People love.
I
nuts
love this
flaring
game,
everything.
yeah. Boardwalk.
Go wild.
I hate
Did you guys have a Monopoly strat? I played a lot of Monopoly as a kid. I
Yeah.
always went for the light blues. They were the value. Like, on the
Is that
first
the-
row, you
that's
got
the
the
first row.
browns, and then you got the
Connecticut.
blues. Yeah, Connecticut.
My strat
I
is
always bought those instantly and then slapped those hotels down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
laugh at the people that buy the train stations.
What?
Those guys
Yeah.
they are the worst things to buy in Monopoly.
I mean, statistically, Gareth, you're correct.
Yeah.
No, what about the utility? Isn't utility worse?
Well,
Sure.
yeah, utilities.
That,
work.
Boom.
I
Got
pile
'em.
all in on the same shit.
Yeah, okay.
I thought Boardwalk was really bad value because it's the most expensive one that is actually not good to buy
I don't know.
in most scenarios.
I used to think that, but it's also like a one-hit kill.
But-
They land on that thing. It's
yeah,
pretty fun.
so you go all in with your economy to
Well,
yeet somebody out of the game. Is that the strat?
Well, it's more like you're already winning, so you buy it
Yeah.
to like smack
Okay.
them down one
And the
at a time.
strat is to buy all the houses so no one else can buy houses.
That is
Okay,
the
that's the
ultimate strat.
actual
That's the
strat of
actual
Monopoly.
strat.
And that is why Monopoly is one of the stupidest fucking games on the planet.
It's a
because you
table
hit this
flipper.
wall where you go, wow, somebody has all the houses. I can't build a hotel. So what do I do now? Well, you just sit here and let him have the monopoly. And oh my God! Sadim's in the back. Malware Bytes are here.
Get out!
They can help you too. Look below the stream. There's a link. We need you all to click it. It helps the scan.
I can't breathe. I don't know why. This has to do with that. Help!
Graham, put on the helmet.
They're scanning the files. Mr. Midas is in the venue today. He talked to Malware Bytes. Will it be all clear?
Oh!
Woo! And we're in. Game number 1 starts now. Stunners versus OG.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Yes, OG versus the Sadim Stunners. I'm OD Pixel here with Purge for this first series of the day. We've got some interesting strats coming out. OG going full on with this 5-man push. Is he going to do it, Purge?
We'll see. We'll see. There's it's a lot of summons, that's for sure. They're going to be able to run down their opponents in death push. Thompson's playing the Dazzle this game. Jarrek's on the Enchantress. Seb playing Prophet, and Sakshka playing the Beastmaster. Who's the Lycan? Are you familiar with Cry?
I imagine it's No Cell, right? He's playing today, right? It's only Anna that's taken the step out.
I don't know who this is.
Thanks.
It's a stand-in.
It's a stand-in.
Okay.
It's a French player. Okay, there we go.
Right.
So Cry is the stand-in. So
She
we've got a couple of
almost made
stand-ins.
it, I'm sure. She was very close.
Was close. So in terms of some of the call-outs already, we have VIPs on both sides. OG's VIP will be Thompson, and Sursa Team Stunners VIP will be Wagamama. So very important to see if any of those go down already. To start things off, Bambo. He's been found out. OG making these early moves with the 4 of them, running around looking for kills before the runes spawn, and Thompson will take down Bambo.
I wonder if there's any mangoes being hit. Not seeing any just yet.
Have we seen any of the mangoes being purchased by Overside? I don't think so, right?
They haven't had a chance to put them down yet. They've been over there ganking. VIP is Jarrek's.
I don't know if you can change the VIP or have multiple VIPs.
Okay.
Yeah, Jarek, he knows. He says no. So we'll see what sort of lanes we have coming into place, and if indeed those VIPs can be kept safe.
Begins.
As room-wise, OG, that'll be 2 for 2 upon that. And the top lane, Gorgc, supported up by Cinder and the 2 of them. There's going to be a lot of spam, a lot of mana to play with, of course, on Sadim Stunners, having not only just the Crystal Maiden Aura eventually, but also having the Keeper of the Light. So when these pushes do come into play from OG, there's a lot of spammable spells from Sadim Stunners to help clear out those early mid-game fights that OG are going to look for, and early tower objectives that OG are going to try and take.
Bambo scouting them out here. Knows that they're coming from the side. It's getting kind of scary, but they've got the 3 heroes here. Almost a basey ready for Enchantress as well. They should be able to zone the Batrider pretty easily with all of this stuff. I mean, they don't have Nature's Call level 1 because they ended up skilling Sprout to help for that kill, but once they do get level 2, they'll have even more. Wolves plus Treants.
Yeah, we'll see how much Bambo can get out of this. He's going to have Sing by his side to try his best to help out. Make sure that if they do go for any attempt on the back, the backup will be there.
There's the enchant slow. This is looking a little scary.
So that Sing Sing is not quite in the neighborhood to help out. He sort of stepped away, so Bambo in a bit of trouble. We'll not head over, slow down Jarrek's at least, but the chase is going to be there from the Prophet. The Wolves being kept on the Batrider, and Bambo's going to have to TP back over towards the tower. So we'll live. But still a fair bit of time pushed away. Does have the creep wave moving in on bottom, so didn't miss out on too much.
Sin very correct. The Sox and Boar classic combo. He's the player that famously stunned the Boar with the Stormhammer.
This time, fortunately having them under his control. So unless something crazy happens with the game, he will not be stunning any Boars today. Mid lane matchup, Thompson on his Dazzle Waggers. Mars coming into play for, I believe, the second time that we've seen here. It's 7 for 3, 8 for 1. Very even at the moment between the 2 of those. Bottom, CS for Cry, looking pretty good. With the tri-lane that they've got going here, OG, they can create a good amount of space for the Lycan, and still, obviously, Bambo struggling to get a look in onto the last hits. And in fact, pressure's going to be turned upon him. He was hoping to hit that level 2, but didn't quite get enough XP for it. So he's only got the napalm that he could have played with, and that would not have been enough as they take him down. As this bottom lane proving to be very tricky for the Bambo Bat.
I mean, it's very difficult. They have 2 supports that are completely dedicated just to zoning him. And on the other side of the map, Keeper of the Light can't really do the same against Beastmaster. He's been able to trade hits, lane control, get his experience. So, yeah, not looking so good for the Stunners at the moment.
Sin is going to try and come Coming with a blast there, but Sox just walks up, starts punching him. There's a TP over as well from Seb. Sin sprouted up as the Fairy Fire still being pushed right back. Gorg's going to try and look to dive in, looking for this Beastmaster kill him with the Quill Spray stacks up. He will get it. Another TP comes through from Jerax. Big blast, and in fact, the setup's there. Gorg, he gets the double. Both of them will fall. Jerax, can he find it? The uphill miss is going to mean the south continues to tick up for Gorg, getting a great amount of value from it. He does turn and have a think about going on to Jerax, but he's low on the mana and does not have any further mangoes or mana regeneration to play with. So he will just have to look to walk away. And back in comes Seb. See if they can do this. It's a level 4 Bristol, just a 1 point in the passive, but it could be enough by the looks of it. He's still running there, still chasing.
No, they're not going to be able to kill him, I don't think. I mean, they're both quite fast, but it's going to take a lot of right clicks. All right, Sprout's going to help, but he's got the Quelling Blade ready. Cuts out immediately. There's another
They're really trying for it. It's going to be a good blast from Sind. It's going to connect onto, okay, just the one of them.
He's got so
I mean, they're committing for it.
I think they have him finally. The Quelling cuts through
They
to
got
eventually
it.
get him.
I mean, Sid gets a good blast in place, but Jerax has the stick charges, and Sin's probably going to die for this one as well. He could not keep Gorg safe, as they'll lose Sind. A TP out there from Seb as he gets himself back to safety. Sing Sing's come in, but Jerax, with the Nature's Attendants, healing him up. Should be okay to walk this one off, as Sing Sing just doesn't have the speed to keep up. But that persistence there from OG paying off. Jerax not going for the hits on the courier. Would have needed a few too many to be able to take it down. Reaction timing would have always been there. OG getting active mid lane. They missed the spit. Doesn't look like it should matter. As Thompson will get one heal off, or maybe it does. Oh, there's Sin. The blast will do it. Sin will claim the kill.
He was basically TP'd in on the Keeper of the Light and chased him. Was it Thompson VIP?
It was indeed. So I believe with that is Sadim Stunners claiming the bounty, taking down. Well, at least they've denied the bounty of OG. They've still got to make sure that Wagger doesn't die in the first 5 minutes. He's only got 15 minutes left that they're going to have to keep him alive, and Wagger's actually walking back to base, so he'll be fine.
Sink cleaning up.
See if they can get Jerax as well. Sink popping the mango. A few right clicks and another blast from Sin. It's close. Uphill miss. Is it going to be? There's not. Sin gets the connection.
This is a really good combo, actually, the Crystal Maiden plus Coddle duo, because he's got 2 spells that are spammable here, so he lowers the cooldown by quite a bit.
And look at this top lane, level 5 Gorg on the Bristol, diving in, putting the pressure underneath the tower. There's no help here for Sox as Gorg using the most of this space to play incredibly aggressive on the Bristol. Rambo TP's out just in time before Jerax and Seb can finish him off. Some good action from both teams in this early half of the map. And yes, you said the combo with the Crystal Maiden and the Keeper of the Light, it's not something that you usually see at all.
Yeah, but that's CM's specialty. It's spamming spells at a semi-low cooldown. She uses them to win lanes, to kill heroes, to just provide some kind of weak utility, but still pretty strong in their early game. And being able to cast those more is going to really facilitate Sing into a strong early game. So, not to mention the mana regen for everybody else. So very good game for Bristol as well. That guy's crushing right now.
Yeah, Sox has got to be careful up top, especially with the phase boost now being done on Gorg. The dives are going to be even easier for them to pull off. Mid lane OG really looking to try and get the pressure on a Wagger, and at least this tier 1 tower is brought down to half HP, but Sin's in. He's going to be able to offer the D push, make it that little harder for the 3 of OG to get this pressure going for very long at all. As Thompson and Seb still trying to find a poke onto Wagger. With the poison touch down. Trying to go in a little bit.
Spear. Pushed his Thompson all the way down, but they're still doing some good damage to Wagga.
Yeah, is out of regen.
I mean, the most important thing is that they were able to get Coddle in this lineup here. They're against so many pushes, so the fact that they can just use this to counter push as well as with the Mars
Wagga
will be big.
actually steps forward once again. The Sprout will get him, and that means he's dead. The poison touch was still on him. Thompson's able to tick him out and down, and OG, they can now look to chase off with the squishies. The Thompson heal onto Sin, takes down a second. There's a bit of a mistake there from Stunners to hang around a little too long. Bambo's coming to try and help out, but they're already down 2 members on Stunners. Another great heal bomb from Thompson. Bursting down low. The poison touch is ticking him out. Bambo's dead. OG sticking around on this middle lane. Stunners just a bit all over the place there with that defense. They were too low, and they could not hold back the pressure.
Yeah, the max poison touch with just 2 spells cast even is a lot. Thompson gets pinned to the wall, though. This looks like a for sure kill. Nice grab from Wagga.
Yeah, good return play from Wagga. Straight back into the lane. And Thompson out of position.
Got 500 gold from them. And Dazzle's going to buy back, though. He wants to push the mid lane, try to take the tower down, try to finish his first Necro.
Good blast back there from Sin. Will stop him from getting in. Jerax is coming with the wraparound, though. Has that opening slow onto Wagga. They're chasing him down, diving past this tier 1 tower. OG There's a lot of backup, both Sind and Sing here by Wagger's side. He'll turn, get the spear off onto Thompson. Doesn't get the connection with the stun, so Thompson, he can turn with the heal. Gorg's turned up. Gorg looking to try and save the day here for the stunners, but already Wagger is dead. Seb will fall on the back lines as Bambo gets the wraparound and will continue to push Thompson away from the rest of the team. But at the tier 2 tower, the OG dive continues. Cry, he's in with the ult, dives in, he's able to rip apart Cinder, and Thompson gets the double kill. Cry will fall surely. Gorg, he's looking for him in the trees. Cry trying for the jukes. The stick charge is not enough. They'll get the kill. Now Sox has turned up with the Raw on to Sing. Sing gets the kill out. Gorg survives, but it's another death on stunners. Gorg low and out of mana, so cannot continue to fight on. Sind will give him some mana back in the tank, though. The tier 1 tower is still up. Gorg, he can look to chase this down. The Sprout won't hold him. He tries for the deny, won't get it. Sox gets the final touch, but Sox surely going to pay with his life as Gorg chasing him down. Gorgc has to keep his distance. As Gorg doing his best to turn up to these fights, make sure he picks something up for the team. The farm still continues to look very good for this Bristle. 5 kills at the moment. Phase Vanguard done. They can't kill him, and as long as there's some sort of mana sustain, being Sind able to offer up the mana, this is a terrifying hero for OG to fight around. They can pretty much kill everyone else apart from this Bristle.
Yeah, and he's got CM more as well, so tons of mana. He's got all these early kills with the Vanguard, the Basie, the Phase Boots. He's got lots of armor built up. If he gets a Crimson Guard at a reasonable time, look at how many damage sources he can block on the enemy team. The creep summons from Dazzle, ulti going on bottom.
Now Wagger is able to get Gorgc there with the setup. Cry. The Centaur and these body blocks from Seb. Sing is trapped. They get the return kill.
But there's all the summons, the Treants, the Wolves, the Helm of the Dominator creeps. There's so many things to damage block with a Helm of the Dominator, and Gorgc is going to be able to get it, or not Helm of the Dominator, Crimson Guard. He's going to be able to get it really early this game and defend his team and his towers.
Yeah, and as you were saying, they've got good AoE blast, the Sin blast, and of course, once those damage items come out for Wagger with the rebuke, they'll get the kills. They get the commitment with the lockdown. Thompson's not going to be able to get a single spell out of that as Thompson's dead. Gorg very low on the HP, and with this rotation from Cry, he's got the micro control stunning out Gorg. That's a big kill to find. Cry with the movement towards mid finally puts an end to Gorg's early game streak. See if they can chase for more. Gorgc gets the slow onto Bambo. He's stuck in the river. Wagger's heading over. No ult available on Wagger. Will throw a spear to stop the Centaur. Make sure there's no further stun potential to chase down Bambo. But it's a close game, 10 minutes in, 13-13 at the moment between these two teams.
Very run at you so far. It's basically OG being the aggressors, but on the bright side for the stunners, they've got very good counter initiations if they get ran at.
They really do. And if they can sort of find them one by one, they've got easy pick-off potential. Gorgc's left behind by the rest of OG.
So we'll see where they go next with items, but right now it feels pretty good for the stunners. They've got the heroes that they need. They've got pretty solid items. They've got levels as well. They're ready to react to these pushes. Gorgc has almost finished his Crimson Guard. Very, very close here. The downside, though, is that if the fights are all over the map, he can't be everywhere. He can't Crimson everybody in fights. But it is going to make it a lot harder for OG to make pressure on the map. They're going to have to maybe slow down a bit, do a little bit of split pushing perhaps, because at this point, it feels difficult for them to secure these kills if the stunners react perfectly.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. The 5-man push into a Crimson Guard just is not going to have nearly the same effect as it did in the early few minutes. Back towards mid, Wagger gets the setup. Also, Sin makes sure the ball's down again to further disable Thompson. Make sure that he cannot play his way out of this. Sox unable to offer anything to help out his mid. As Sadim stunners continuing to show that despite the very obvious 5-man push potential from OG, their team play and their heroes can deal very well when in the right positions. As each time a dive or aggressive play comes in, they always have an answer.
Grouping up to push the bot lane here. Lots of creeps. Here comes the Lycan ulti once again.
He's going to look for an easy kill. Sing is trapped up. He has got backup. Sing, can he get his way out of this? In fact, will still fall, but Bambo's going to be there with the lockdown. The lasso's out. Won't last quite enough. Cry is able to run him back and get out of there after getting the quick kill onto Sing. This time the control not quite being there. The ult wasn't quite back up for the Mars. Wagger didn't have the lockdown to follow up that lasso.
Man, we've really been feeling the reduced ulti on Lycan. This cooldown, it's dropped by 20 seconds at level 1. I feel like we've seen this thing happen like 4 times almost now. Just constantly fighting, constantly running down and participating in team fights. And I mean, thus far, there haven't been... Boots are not a popular OG item right now. Dazzle doesn't have one. Lycan's not carrying one either. JK, he's got one now. But until then... And now they're grouping to push top. Necro 1 is ready on Dazzle. He's getting his Hand of Midas prepped up as well. But Bat Rider's on the top lane. He's got drums finished. He's got a Haste Rune bottled. He's ready to defend this.
See what he can do. Doesn't have the lasso, but they do have the other key ultimate. Wagger has the arena ready to go. Sing's going to be the focus. Wagger's trying to TP in, but it's a long one. It's going to be a bit of a time before he's in. Now he turns up. The arena's down. It's only going to trap the one, but it's a big one. Thompson's caught on the back of it all. Thompson will fall. Sin gets the nuke out to take him down, but they've lost 2 on Sadim stunners. Only Wagger and Sin left on this top lane, and now Seb turns up. 4 heroes of OG beating down on the last 2 remaining up here, as Sin will surely fall. Wagger as well has no chance as Gorgc. Where's he at? He's down bottom. Did he not have a TP? He did have a TP, but didn't want to come and help out the team on that one, Purge.
If I had to guess, it probably wasn't ready by the time.
I'd imagine so, right? Because that looked like a perfect time to sort of turn up.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have his Crimson just finished yet. He's very, very close. He's got the Buckler as well as the Vanguard, but yeah, it would have been great for him to show up that fight otherwise, especially with all the items that they had. But it wasn't there. He must have TP'd bottom earlier because he was top lane, I believe, last time we were talking about him. Just one of those situations where maybe OG abused that TP to the bot lane.
We'll get the kill on Jerax. And Thompson and Sox. Yeah, they're not going to have an answer to that one after the Raw's expended. Simply goes for the TP out. Up top lane, Cry. Ready to try and collapse in onto Bambo, but with the Firefly causing some issues. In fact, Bambo's going to try and make a play. 1 versus the 2 of them. Now Gorgc turns up. The lasso will set up for the kill onto Seb. Cry still trying to dive and chase down Bambo. Bambo's got the pole charge. The Will-O-Wisp is going to be there just in time. Sin able to pull him in, cancel the TP. The shapeshift will end and Cry will fall.
Great play.
They get the kills. 19 for 18, and here we have it, the creep takeover. Ladies and gentlemen, it is working. It's fully functional today, and obviously with OG being the only team in this matchup that did opt to buy for it, they get 8 creeps, Purge. That's a lot of creep.
There's so many of them.
Look at them go.
So there's lots of different things that these guys can do. They can, they have the heal, the Troll Priest heal is one thing, but it only heals for 5, so it's pretty garbage.
This is beautiful. Look at this. Thompson's got his own little army.
That's true. They can emote. That part's pretty fun. We found out
We've got
early.
the taunts as well. Look at this. This guy's dead.
Yes.
There's a literal Papega there sliding around.
That is the play dead animation. You can stop moving if you want to hide, to try to hide from enemy heroes. It removes your health bar, but you can still move and attack with it, I believe. But you can turn it on and off.
And you can still, of course, die. So you do have to be careful when you go for that sort of bluff as the dead creep.
Oh, they're stacking already. The range creeps over here stacking. Oh, this guy's got to be careful. It's very easy to die to enemy heroes, but they've got the Howl. That's going to give them lots of regen and armor. And
that's true, yeah. They're getting the Howl buff. Yep. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. OG's been planning ahead.
Yeah.
They've got the push. Sock's going to die in the top lane. Does that matter? No. Back to the creeps. What are these creeps?
Right, where's the majority of the creeps at the moment? They're all sort of split up. Some, I believe, are setting up to maybe do some stacking in the jungle.
They're trying to help Seb. One healing Seb here on the mid lane. Stacking camps is a really good thing to do with your creeps. Healing your allies is a good way, but you got to be careful around that Bristle. He's going to shred these creeps really quick.
Coming mid lane, Cry dives in again, Sing's the easy target. CM's out of the fight. Cry, Sing if he can poke on for more. Gorgc's a much tougher opponent to deal with. They do have the numbers though, Gorgc. Is he overestimating his strength? He's trying to head in. The arena's down, but Wagger doesn't catch anyone at all. OG are able to keep themselves outside of the pit. The spear will latch though, knocking Thompson straight into the tree. Gorgc's on top of him with the quill spray, stacking up, turns his back to him. But Thompson, he gets denied the neutral creep as he came out from the camp and killed off Thompson, so they don't even get that kill. Back towards mid, Sin has the control. Will-O-Wisp down onto Sox. Wagger pushing Cry to the side. Cry's going for the TP. Do they have anything to cancel it down? They do. The spear was back online. Wagger is able to hold him down. They'll get Cry as well. Sadim stunners take 4, and they'll get the tier 1 tower as well in the mid lane.
Oh, Seb's messing with his creep bottom here, sprouting it, not letting him kill.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I think they're just having a good time.
And the creep just blocking him off. And now Seb gets a bit of... Oh, he's going to trap him. Can he trap him? Do the hitboxes work like that?
Probably, yeah. You can probably trap him.
You get the right position. I mean, it's also a bit of a distraction here as Bambo's actually come across.
He's got to be careful.
I mean, Seb, it really does feel like he's fighting the greater fight against his own creeps. As he's locked him in. He's trying to position the tree so there's no escape for him by the looks of it.
I can't believe how many of these things are
he's trapped him. He's trapped the Papega. He is. And they're he just...
We got some ancient stacking going on. One of these creeps is successfully stacked.
Do not block a TI winner. That's what that creep was doing.
Look what Thompson's doing. He's pulling all the creeps into ancients. That way he can get a bigger heal off.
Massive heal bombs.
Yes.
That's a Pog champ indeed. This is a brilliant strat from Thompson.
A couple of them a little scared. Oh, I think somebody stole that last hit, actually.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
the creeps can do that. Don't steal the last hits, creeps. As that will be effectively just dead gold. Gone and and out of the game. But a crazy game so far. 70 minutes, 23-19. A 2K lead. Oh, we can see the net worth of the creeps.
Oh, they're quite farmed.
I believe that's probably just going to stay as 50. I don't know if they can actually get gold.
Oh, yes. It was one of the issues that we encountered with the creeps. They were affecting how much gold they gave. Sometimes their net worth would get too big, and when you kill them, they'd give you like 2,000 gold. There's some reasons we had it disabled yesterday.
But we can see, as you said, like how many last hits are being stolen by the creeps.
That's true. We got one deny from the Magnus creep, and
there you go,
one last hit from the Razor. Good for him. Thompson still farming aggressively. Bambo finds a creep, though.
Oh, no, not the creep. Oh.
He's trying to keep
the
him alive.
Creep's going in.
Waga might kill him. We'll see.
Oh, they're leaving the creep. The creep, he'll live for now. A little bit of mercy there from the stunners as they don't.
I mean, he just has to press God's Rebuke once, and I'm pretty sure these things die. Fight going on bottom, though.
Oh, Sing's trying with the ult here. Cry can't quite get him, but now Sox moves in with the roar, but the Crimson Guard's there from Gorgc, keeping Sing alive this time. Still the summons to trap him up. The Will-O-Wisp out. Bambo gets the lasso back. Sin with a huge blast as both Sox and Cry will fall. Jarex does get Cinnera, but they've lost 2 on OG. As these team fight, these huge sort of control that they have, this arena and Will-O-Wisp, making it very hard for the sort of the summons to come in. And now, especially with Waga having the Desolator, these, smashes with the shield, they're going to hurt, and they are going to be able to clean out some of these pushes with the summons.
There's still so many of them, though. I can count, at least, there's still 7 on the map.
How many creeps do we reckon we've just lost 1 creep at the moment?
That's what it looks like. I count 7.
5, 6. Yeah, so it looks like we have lost 1
Bambo
creep.
killing one. Bambo killing one. Oh, he just killed it. He's playing dead.
He's playing dead.
It almost worked. It was so close. Good effort.
2 of the 8 creeps now dead on OG, but you're still having 6 left. This is a good survival rate so far.
We got a creep
Great
on the mid lane last hitting here. He's trying.
He's trying.
He's gotten one. I saw him get one just now. That must have been the Broodmother. Good for him. Oh, you can tell which ones are creeps too because they get the Howl buff.
Yes.
With their red hands. That's actually so strong.
And I mean, he's going to be able to save quite a few of them each time.
You can put him up to 18 health regen, 6 armor, 50 attack speed. That's pretty busted, actually. It's good integration. Beastmaster in the bot lane gets stunned, though, getting ganked by Waga and then the Batrider.
He's going to have Roar in 10, but it doesn't look like he's going to get the chance to use it. We'll pop the stick charges. Won't be enough to keep him alive. Jarex starts to lead in steps, coming in with a global TP to try and close them off. See if they can deal with the 3 of them. A good control with Waga's spear will knock Jarex back for now. Sing trapped up by the Sprout. They're still trying to chase for this OG. Frostbite onto the creep. Waga's going to be the focus. Impetus from Jarex doing the job as Waga's trying to run. He'll turn. He's got the buff. Gorgc. He's turned up with the Crimson Guard. He's keeping Waga alive. Waga can turn towards Zeb. Zeb is falling low. Finally, Waga will die to the Impetus pure damage from Jarex. Cry with the ult, trying his best to run away. Great knockback from Sin, forces into position. The blast won't quite reach him though, as Cry just a little too speedy. And again, Sadim Stunner's able to turn up and beat them down. The ult does now end for Cry. Bambo does not have the lasso available, so won't be able to stop either of those escapes, as both Jarex and Cry will get out of there.
And CM got ran down by where the old Dire bot tier 1 was. Gets killed by the summons. Nice micro there to secure that kill. So it kind of looks opposite of what I expected. I feel like OG is supposed to be the heroes that run down their opponents, but then it always turns around about halfway there. It's pretty scary once the Bristle shows up.
There's been so much action, Kevin. I don't think we know some of these item builds. Have you seen the item build here from Jarex this game?
I haven't. The double treads.
The triple treads.
Okay. That's a strong item build.
A bit of a new approach, and we do see as well he has purchased the Yule's recipe.
Oh. Okay.
Did he go? Have we already passed that time? What is the time that you meant to do that
I believe it's 34 minutes.
Okay, so we'll see if he does go for that bounty rune down at the bottom right. As I imagine, buying the recipe like that, he's certainly got it in mind. He's thinking of those moonbucks, Jarex.
Planning ahead, 20 minutes early. Maybe earlier than it is. BOT's on Dazzle. The Necker one way out of position, though, against 3 enemy heroes.
Not bad by the flame break.
No lasso just yet.
Does have a grave. He's going to try for the TP.
Is that it?
They'll be able to root him down. Will-O-Wisp is dropped as well from Sin to make sure no one else can come in to help out Thompson. As that is another creep, unfortunately falling. How many are we down to now? I believe we've got 4 left.
4?
Is there one following Socks, or is that just his summons? Has he got a creep with Socks on the Beastmaster? Oh, there might be just his summons. Maybe right, just 3 or 4.
Just summons, I think.
Maybe just the 3, hovering around mid.
Is it 2 minutes? I thought it was more than that.
Let's have a look mid lane.
Oh, it is. Yeah, between 24 minutes.
See Gorgc diving in on Jarex. Jarex, he has not got the heals to withstand that sort of damage. The creeps can only helplessly watch from the sidelines. Seb as well will fall. Bambo finds him in the tree line. As now we really do see Sadim Stunners at 22 minutes. They are starting to take great control of this game. Step back.
He's got a lot of health, but 560, that's the best thing about the melee creeps here. You've got a little bit more armor, you've got a lot more raw HP, so I wouldn't be surprised we're missing mostly range. Yeah, it looks like all the range creeps are dead. The only ones remaining, 3 melees. 1 nuke from pretty much any hero and these range creeps die, so these melees, they're going to hit up the fountain to get healed back up.
And of course, we have seen what, if you're lucky as the creep takeover, we've seen in testing that you can also be the siege creep.
Yes, that was pretty amazing in some of the tests. That's pretty lucky if it happens. Got to line up perfectly at the right spawn time, but it can happen. I do like how the melee creep bottom is positioning here. In case they want to do some boots of travel action, they can get to that position.
I mean, yeah, that has to be sort of the biggest sort of big brain play, right? Going for those bots moves.
Yeah, you know what's not the big brain play is having 2 different heroes buying the Yule Scepter recipe.
Oh, that's not. I don't think you get double the Moonbucks if you do it twice. I mean, it didn't say you don't.
Seb in trouble on the top lane, looking kind of dead here, but they've got to get this kill and they got to drop off their Yule's recipe in a second here. Oh, Bambo also prepping for it. He's got one in the backpack.
Oh, he did.
He needs to be alive,
yeah,
but
he
might
doesn't
not
have
be
the
able to
teammates.
survive.
Bambo tried to go for this on his own. The coordination.
Oh no, he buys back. He's going for it. He's got a 5-second window. He's got to get on top of the spot. He's got to delete it.
How long do they have to keep it here?
In 1 second. Now he's got to drop it. Oh. He put it down. They picked it up.
Okay, so.
Oh no, Bambo lost so much here.
Can they still get this, that it was picked up and put back down? Oh, they did. They just had to put it. They didn't have to keep it there, so both teams had completed it. They only had to drop it once. So Bambo getting in. He did it. He got the Moonbugs versus Sadim Stunners. Both teams get the payout.
All right.
Now Wagger, Arena, locks down Gorgc. Quick kill. Thompson and Socks now starting to retreat. Gorg's having a poke at them. See if they want to go for this. It's now Sin! Beautiful. Will-O-Wisp catches the 3 and the great knockback as well. Into the freezing field for Sing. The AoE damage from Sadim Stunners is beautiful. Double kill for Sing. Frostbite down. They'll get the 4 of them. Only Seb surviving. As again, the team fight coordination for Sadim Stunners is so beautiful. Jump forward from Wagger. He's on top of Seb. Seb trying to juke this. He's got the shrine here, but the knockback with the spear into the tree. Seb will fall as well. Double kill for Gorg. Godlike on his bristleback. 15, 2, and 10. This really was one of the perfect pick for the lineup of Sadim Stunners, and a pick that I believe was relatively early on in the draft, right?
Yeah, it was. It's going to make them super effective in these team fights here. They're just running down OG. OG is focused on bounties, but that's okay. That's putting a lot of effort into this one. Oh god, not another deny. Oh my god. Did you catch that one? The creeps, they're learning from Gorgc, griefing their own team. They can be smoked, pushing the top lane here. These melee creeps are out.
Oh, Bambo. He's on it for the creep.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Just act normal. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
no. There's no escape for this creep. That's what we are down to, with the final creep on OG's lineup.
That's murder.
Oh, mid lane here, Sing. He's entirely trapped up here. Does have the Ghost Scepter to buy some time. There's the Roar, everything being expended. Sing's still alive. They'll finally get on top of them. Wagger's going to find the counterplay, though. Jumps in with the Arena. He's trapped up the 2 of them. Socks is dead. Seb is surrounded as well. They may have lost Sing, but it was a perfect bait from the Stunners. As indeed a lot of hate has been sent Sing's way this game, bless him on the CM.
I can't believe he was able to stay alive that long. I mean, it's the hard counter, right? Ghost Scepter, everything they do is about right-clicking, and it just prevents it. So they're going to go push the top lane in the meantime, though. This is the best thing they can do, and in some ways the buyback is worth it. Though the one melee creep is sitting in the base, though. He's trying to stay alive. But there's not that much he can do. He can heal 1 creep, 1 hero. That's about it.
We'll see if he lasts to the end. We are going to see this push come in. Obviously, they are 11k down, but you cannot write off how quickly this push will take buildings.
Tier 2, Thompson dying, bottom. There we go. He ends up getting killed by the Batrider. Ends up finding him while he's cutting the creep wave, trying to slow down the push on the other lanes.
Let's see if they can slow down the push up top. The Will-O-Wisp is down. Seb, trapped up, Cry. Can he get out of this? He won't even be able to find the tier 3 tower. The Crimson Guard buff from Gorg, keeping the tower alive. And now they'll get Gorgc also. The rat attempt from OG put to an immediate stop. It's a 16k lead, taking the racks in the middle. Everything looking to be going the way of Sadim Stunners right now. OG, they've got a bit of a tricky lineup to play with when behind like this.
Did you see the Beastmaster win Ags this game? It's pretty exciting. Lower is basically 0 cooldown on Wild Axes. You can throw this more often. Pretty good for damage stacking, although the Wild Axes damage talent doesn't come until 20 right now.
Always quite far away from that. Oh no, the creep!
Oh no!
Oh no! No mercy from Gorgc there as he takes out the 8th and final creep from the creep takeover.
Dazzle TP away in time. Bambo's trying to catch him. Oh, almost. He actually did have Yule Scepter ready. Maybe not ready for that one, but which is kind of funny. He's got another Yule Scepter recipe in his backpack. That's Gorgc's one. His is still sitting on the map, on the spot. But now the top push is coming. Gorgc hitting the buildings. This would be the second set of racks to fall.
Not much they can do to hold this off. Wagger just straight back behind the racks, looking for Gorgc. Gorgc did get the heal off. It doesn't matter though. Gorgc step without buyback. As the stunners, they'll take this second set of racks. By the look of it, the split push attempt is being there on both of the side lanes. Gorgc giving words of encouragement to Thompson, who's currently trying for the push up on the top lane. Bottom lane as well, Seb pushing onwards. Bambo has come in to put a stop to this. As he also gets the deny on the tower. Thompson, he has a grave, does have a TP, but he knows that there's multiple ways for Bambo to cancel it, so there is no chance of him getting out of there. Bambo also with the lasso available to trap down another back in the base of OG. They're losing heroes as well. Sox is dove upon by Gorgc, as Gorgc beyond gone like 4 dying on OG. As the final attempt from Cry, he's just looking into the Roche pit. Was there still that Roshan bounty they could go for? Or did that have to be done in the very early minutes?
I believe that was early on, yeah. First 5 minutes.
All right, so he can't go for that one. So Cry just sort of trying to find some sort of a safe place on the map, because the base of OG certainly isn't safe at all right now. The stunners, they're going for the fountain diving. Gorgc turning his back, building up those quill sprays. They'll be back up in 20 seconds, both Sox and Seb. But unlikely that they can put a stop to this one, as the tier 4s will fall. 50 seconds without Thompson. The ults are ready for stunners as well. If any sort of a fight comes into play, Arena's available, Will-O-Wisp as well. As they're looking to dive this, Wagger's in, Arena inside the fountain, trapping the 4th, and the Will-O-Wisp brings them all back as they'll pelt down upon them all, as Sir Sadim's stunners brutally destroying OG inside of the fountain. They are all dead indeed on OG. Wagger able to tank up those fountain hits. 20 seconds, Thompson's going to be back in, and they're going to get the chance to kill him before the game's off. Sing's looking to move things on, as well as Bambo. They're just hitting into the Ancient. As Sing, he wants this game over. He's died a few times this game. Other than that, he's had a great show. 10, 7, 18 on him all around. Great performance from the Stunners as they get that Game 1 victory. The 5-man push from OG, it just wasn't enough. They did it into this sort of Bristle Cottle lineup that looked pretty darn strong from the Gorgc stack.
It did. They did a little throwy stuff, bought a couple treads, griefed each other, gave up bounty runes, but the main thing is that they didn't really have anyone accelerate in a really big way. Lycan could do some stuff, but he couldn't do everything. And on the other side, Mars was able to get online, Batrider was able to get online, Sin was in almost every engagement, dropping ultis to get crucial kills on Thompson, for example. And that was really what gave them a huge advantage that game.
Wow, excellent showing from Sir Sadim Stunners. Can they do it a second time, though? They're 1 up at the moment in this best of 3, taking down OG. And we'll see what sort of strat OG brings to the table in Game 2. But there we have it for now. 1-0 going the way of Sir Sadim Stunners in this best of 3.
We are coming back, and there we are. We're back again. Game number 2, OG versus the Sir Sadim Stunners. Of course, the first map going the way of the pub stack, or the streamer stack, rather. The Stunners.
Easy predictions, Trent.
Yeah.
Easy.
Piece of cake. Thoughts? Sir Top Hat?
I mean, that was
Well,
value for
here-
all those Betway bettors out there. The,
Yeah,
what, the
3 to 1.
3.3 for Stunners, if you bet on that one? We tried to tell you. We tried to tell you.
We did. No, I decided to start wearing this hat because I want to be rich for once. You know, I don't want to be a pleb anymore. And
Has
I
Mr.
just
Midas
feel
got to
good.
you?
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
I feel great now.
Look how these have shifted here, gang. 2.2 for OG, 1.55 for Stunners.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's intense.
That's a flip.
That's a big swing. This, as Trent would say, I imagine, this might be the best value you'll get on OG all day.
I did. I actually, it was like, what, 2.1? I was like, you're never going to get more than 2.1 on OG ever.
All day, all year.
all
Yeah.
year.
Best.
This is the time. OG are helping you guys out. Get below the Twitch stream. There's a button for Betway. Get on that leaderboard. Click it. You have to be over age. You have to be in a legal jurisdiction. But if you are, click that shit, dog. Come on. What are you doing?
They are playing Midas mode, man.
They are.
OG make me very happy back there. Both the teams really going for the bounties,
Yep.
having a great time. They dropped the Yule's recipe.
The creep
I was
takeovers.
so happy. Oh my God, those emotes. Whew. Every
how-
time
so-
the coddle blast is coming through, Mungus.
I loved watching. I loved watching Nature's Prophet chase a creep around after he got
Just
body
ruin
blocked.
his
Yeah.
game.
And then
Yeah.
he blocked him in the
Yeah.
trees
We
next to his tier 1.
we found out what happened there. He actually denied a DD in front of Seth.
No.
So that's why he started
Yes.
chasing him.
They denied a bounty rune as well. Dude,
Yeah.
the creeps are great.
Cheeky bastards.
So do you think OG were happy with their choice to spend money to have these creeps come onto the map to deny their runes and get them away?
They did stack a couple camps.
That's true.
Yeah.
Real quick, sorry, we need the Twitch voting. We got to get that open now while we get this draft started. So, folks, the votes are open. Get in here. Exclamation point, the hero that you hate the most. Who do you never want to see picked in Betway Midas Mode 2.0?
Time.
Guy rat me. I'm just kidding. Don't actually.
Ban Viper.
Every time I'm just like, did someone pay for a skin? No? Okay, I can shout out that hero's name. That's pretty much my brain function right now.
I think just keep Meepo out. I'm cool with not seeing Meepo.
All right,
Yeah,
Grant's
that's
sticking
fair.
to his gun.
Ban Magnus. All the teams are banning Magnus anyway. Just ban it and see what they do.
I like that. Make it more interesting. Take out the freebies.
help the teams.
Okay. Well, no, make it harder
Oh,
for the
oh, hey, the Stunners won another bounty because they won without using OD or Naga.
They did.
They-
They won,
you're
they
right.
won the
They
challenge
defeated
bounty.
OG's
Was it
challenge.
200?
200,
I think it was
believe.
100,
It was 100,
wasn't it?
200. Yeah,
100.
100.
100.
That's nice, man. They're getting some moon bucks.
That's a 200 swing.
So-
oh, and here we go for the other bounties.
So pay F or press F to pay respects. The Yule Scepter drop at the specific time at Kyle's Yule's marker.
That was right down to the wire, man. Both teams managed to snag it, though.
At the last second, yeah.
Both getting credit for that. And Get Down, Mr. President, has been completed by Sir Sadim Stunners.
I love how that one creep guy was hiding in the tree line there, waiting for the time. Like, he runs
Dude,
out,
yeah.
and then there's like 5 heroes. He's like, oh no.
What have I
Bambo bought
done?
back for it.
Yeah.
He did.
He bought back for 300 moonbucks. That's why it's so pricey.
Value.
So-
And still won.
To circle back, do you think OG felt like that was money well spent for their creep takeover?
I'm sure they had fun.
I had
A lot of fun.
Fun, yes. Fun might not win you much money in this tournament,
Knowing
but
OG, yes. I would say they were very happy. I would be surprised if they didn't buy it again.
they did it for the fans.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it actually held them back in that game? If they hadn't done the creep takeover, would OG have had a better chance to take a big
No.
W? No?
Maybe
They
would've-
helped. They were scouting.
I feel they drafted because maybe they thought the creeps would be better, and instead they're just giant emoticons running around.
Pega. The Pega.
Vegas.
Well, they can heal. The stack is huge, right? Stacking's big.
They used the Dazzle
But
heal bomb.
if
on
that's
the
one of
Aegis.
those creeps, do you want to be stacking or do you want to be running around having a good time denying runes? I would be denying all
I would
runes.
actually be stacking. I
I
would
would
be.
be stacking.
I'd be so proud of myself if I was some range creep and I did a double stack.
Well, you
All right.
feel-
Well,
yes.
speaking of the VIPs that got to do that, we found one of them that was willing to talk to us. We pressured him a little bit, and we've got an interview. So thanks to our friends at Hot Spawn for doing this. We've got Kendricks again with our VIP.
Hey, I am here indeed with the last standing OG creep who was the last alive. Woo, give it up. So I'm sitting here with Matthew. Matthew, what was it like to be a creep for OG?
It was a blast, honestly. I had a great time. I got to stack a few camps. I walked around in the tree lines for a bit looking for mangoes just to realize no one went for the bounty. And
That's a little disappointing.
I got to deny the enemy Yules. That's like,
Nice, woo,
it's
give
a
it
big
up.
net worth swing.
So you secured their bounty for them.
Yes.
Very cool.
I secured 2 bounties, denied 1.
Awesome.
It counts.
And as a Dota 2 fan, how long have you been following the game, or how would you categorize yourself on the fandom level?
Well, I've traveled here, so that counts for something. And I've played about 5,000 hours, so
It's not bad. Woo!
quite a bit.
And are there any other matchups today that you're looking forward to, or maybe being a creep again for?
I'm not sure if I'll get a chance to be a creep, but maybe VIP Roche.
Ooh. All right, I like asking everyone this question. Can you show us some of your moves then, if you're going to get ready for that?
No, it's a secret.
Damn.
Dude, they're not ready.
All right. Well, we're all obviously looking forward to seeing you take over the VR Roche.
Yeah.
And we're obviously looking forward to the next game. Let's send it back to the panel.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Kendricks.
Yeah.
And, woo, shout out to that VIP. 5,000 hours of Dota. That's respectable.
Dude, I love that. He was in the, I didn't even think of that. The creeps could go hunting for the mangoes.
Yeah.
This guy's a genius. Imagine if he had found the mangoes and pinged them out for OG.
Imagine.
Godly.
That could have been top tier.
Next time. Next time when the enemy team's attempted, I'm
I
sure.
just hope these teams keep buying the creep takeover, because that was awesome.
Yeah, it really was. I'm
It was.
so ready to watch that again. Oh, there's your reminder once more.
Oh.
OG doesn't have any
So
moon-
this is new. So these are the same commands. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big one. OG does not have any moonbucks left.
Wait,
so
what?
now
They don't have any moonbugs?
they spent they went all in on the auction for pick
what?
priority. So
All right, so now you guys are drafting for OG in the Twitch chat.
now, and if you remember
It's
Midas
time.
1, we had issues with teams getting too much value out of randoming. There were a few times where the random was a really good hero that teams wanted. Now, the random punishment is that
5
their draft will be selected by Twitch chat.
5 cosmetics. Sky, Io,
Skywrath Mage.
Kunka,
Skywrath Mage. Give
I
me
mean,
my
Swamp
chicken.
Man, Swamp Man.
Never before in the history of Dota 2 has a professional TI winning team's draft been picked by Twitch chat.
Skywrath
Welcome
Mage.
to Betway Midas Mode 2.0!
Seconds remaining.
They're just going to be
They have
picking-
1 moon.
882 for the auction.
Well, unfortunately, Drow has not reached 1 moonbuck quite yet.
No.
Poor
not quite.
Drow.
Wow, the stutters are banning techies. They know what chat. All right, that is a smart ban. That is genius, because you know that's what Twitch chat's going to try and pick for them.
That's actually true.
So how does this work then?
It's going to be, they're just going to pick the highest one, I guess, right?
Okay.
Oh, man.
So
Oh,
this is
geez.
going to be a battle of how many fans do OG have in chat? We didn't think of the backfire if all of their fans are there and they just get a tier 1 draft. They are putting the fate of this series in the hands of their fans. OG with the fan service.
They just get some amazing, like, lineup they won TI with or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What were the 5 heroes they won the last game with? Do you remember?
I mean, one of them was IO.
Yeah. So they can already.
Nope.
It's dead.
I think Seb had Prophet, I want to say. I feel like he got his Magnus and his Prophet on the Aegis.
Multiple,
Very excited. Well, Chen is a great first start for OG.
Probably pick CM again, I think.
Is chat going to give them another push strat? Just make
them
them
the same
replay
one.
game 1.
They're going to give them Ogre for sure, and they're going to give them, I hope, the Skywrath Mage.
Swamp Man.
I'd like to see the
Nondescript-
Team Secret Brewmaster, too.
Ooh.
Oh, that will be great.
Thank
Remember,
you.
folks, this is the key,
Draft.
and we have
Keep spamming right now as we're talking.
zero
Ogre
tolerance for misspellings. So make sure you're typing it right. If somebody's got it right, use that copy C, copy B.
You guys know how it works.
Uh-huh.
I've seen you do it.
Seconds
Did you guys ever go to spelling bees as a kid?
Nope.
We didn't have them, but I like doing them in class.
Okay.
Why? It sounds like you have a
Were you-
spelling
were you
bee
a
story here,
champion?
Grant.
No, I misspelled like a 5-letter word. It was really embarrassing, actually, but it was cool. I was like in 4th grade, so I was still young.
Was it your name? That's a
Yeah.
5-letter word.
G-A. Oh, damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Pudge. Okay, that makes
Okay,
sense.
yep.
Pudge Chen. Fountain hooks, baby.
They're wanted. The Skyrath.
Even the purchaser of Skyrath Mage is here, hence why it's a sore spot here. That our hero hasn't made his way.
The stunners are a little scared, though, dude. They're spending money. They picked Tiny, the most expensive, and Mirana is not really cheap either. She was second most expensive Agi hero at 216.
Because they won that game.
What? Why would I tell them that? JJ's trying to influence the draft. You do it, JJ.
Pitmuka wants to see Invoker, and I don't know why, but vote for Invoker. Oh, we haven't seen Invoker all year. Yeah, let's switch it up. Let's see Harry Potter. Thanks, JJ. That was helpful information.
10 seconds.
Lucius Malfoy.
As far as I know, no one has paid for Invoker, so excuse you while I try and get some Skyrath Mage action here.
Mirana Tiny.
All right, if I'm the stunners right now, probably still a Sing hero. Let's go with the CM.
Who's the second stunners game? Do they play Alliance or Na'Vi today?
I have it. Navi.
Na'Vi. So if they beat OG and then they beat Na'Vi, do they become 3-time TI winners just by defeating them?
Yeah, it just keeps adding up, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know the math on that.
Well, they're already 2-time TI winners from winning last game. It's per game.
Oh, it's per game.
Yeah, so after this, they'll be 4-time TI
shit,
winners.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Exponential
they're really
growth in
good.
TI
Wow, damn,
winning.
they're good.
I mean, standings-wise, though, that would put Sadim actually in a pretty good spot because they did lose that first series.
Oh, there we go. They're looking at Twitch chat. They're just picking the heroes that Twitch chat is voting for. They're geniuses.
They're brilliant. They figured out the strategy.
So I guess when this timer runs out, they're probably just going to take the highest hero there.
10 seconds.
Reginald. It's Reginald!
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 5 seconds.
Is there a question?
He'll be here. Well, I just want to confirm.
Reserve time.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like we'll have a little pause in the draft here
Yeah.
while some cables get rerouted.
As you can see, there was a ban that activated prior to its supposed to activate time.
Yeah.
So we gotta fix that a little bit
Got to
here.
dig in, write some code, compile some computers or whatever the hell they do back there.
Get Reginald.
I don't know.
Booker things.
Yes, Buka things.
How good are you guys with computers?
Pretty
I would
pretty
assume
good.
that we're
Like
all
an
good
8.
enough to be. Are you guys the call? You know, are you the person who's like, my computer's not working?
Yep.
You
No,
call
I'm
the
the one-
board
My
member.
17 Yahoo taskbars aren't working properly. Yep.
No, I'm the one who
no, I
calls
get
those
it.
people. I am so bad with it. I still use one monitor. I don't know. 60 hertz. I'm cool.
I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Not much, apparently.
Aren't you like an official Evil Geniuses streamer?
Yeah.
Why don't you get a real monitor, dog?
Are you saying you 1v1 me? You're on 144 hertz. I'll be on 60 hertz, Iori, and then we'll see.
Is it
All right, I'm in for this. Like, can we set up a show match challenge?
like an EG Fear setup where you've got all the books?
Do we have a 60 hertz monitor in the building? This might be the bottleneck
I
for
might
this
have
challenge.
to break mine.
I mean, they play Smash here. Surely they've got a CRT somewhere.
That's true.
Yeah, CRT.
I think it's probably one of the dumb.
Reginald! You all right, Reggie? How
Hey,
you doing?
Reg.
Reggie, how are your feet doing? Reggie, take a seat.
Let's get Reg. Yeah, get over there. We got
Put
space
your
out. We're
feet
going to
up,
bring
man.
Reginald onto the
That's it.
panel without a microphone so that he can sit here and look pretty.
Get up! Get up! Do not sit down. What are you doing? He's our minion.
Oh, right.
No,
I forgot.
Get
I'm
on
supposed to put
your
a little
feet.
You
All right.
peasant!
Reginald, go back there and discover what is happening. Do not touch the money. Go back there and
Reginald,
find out
make
what
haste,
happened
and this
with the draft.
Benjamin shall be yours.
Thank you, Reginald.
Great guy.
Had us sit on our couch. Could you please dust that off?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Poor.
Wipe it down with some money.
All right, we're good now.
It's good.
Close one.
Nice.
Whew. All right, so we got a couple minutes here, gang. Anything you want to get off your chest? Gary,
Why
anything
hasn't
you want to
Drow
lament
been
about?
picked? Like, what the fuck's up with that?
'Cause
Why-
she's hot
12? No,
garbage.
she's not, though. 12?
garbage.
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 Rubbish.
Well, I had a real first world problem here because I got this lovely mug sent from NASA from NASA for the
NASA.
Kennedy Space Center. It is a
says?
complex. And it says, I need my space, which is kind of common. But anyway, the problem is that it's too big. It's a humongous mug for these stroop waffles that Shiva brought.
Oh, the
So you're
stroop waffles
supposed to
fall
set
in.
them on top of your coffee, right? So then they heat up. Then you eat the stroop waffles.
Well, you fucked
you
up,
have
dog.
to use this one. The
Failure
Apollo
is not an
mug.
option.
Yeah. That is a stroop waffle sized mug. Unfortunately, mine just fell inside my coffee. So
Well-
draft is fixed, by the
So
way.
you didn't
Yeah.
have a moment where you put it over the top and were like, this is gonna.
That's
Yeah.
no good.
Thanks, Cheever. You couldn't even get us the big stroop
Yeah,
waffle.
it was not an American-sized stroop waffle. Let me just say. All right.
Okay, so we are back in the draft. Second phase of bans have been completed, it looks like, and I think we are back
Oh,
in
now
action.
here's the real question: was that supposed to be a Sadim Stunner's Invoker,
I think
or
it
was
was
it
an
a
OG
bug?
one. I think that's why, because like the
Ooh.
ban messed up the picks. We'll see though.
Reserve time.
Yeah, it's embarrassing that we didn't notice that either. We were just like, hey, they're picking Invoker.
Well,
I just thought something was broken again. I thought
yeah.
Sir Sadim was having a go.
Oh, right.
Because the fourth ban came before the Pudge.
So now time back for the Stunners. Reminder, the Stunners have that free Roche upgrade. I don't think
Oh,
they
yeah.
used it in game number 1.
Or does that roll over from game to game?
Yeah, I think they just have it.
they
It's
get
a
That
That
was
was
coupon.
activated.
a, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like the get out of jail free card in Monopoly. You just hang on to that bitch till you get arrested.
Yep.
Or you traded somebody.
Or you trade it away. That's true.
Well, they're thinking now.
They sure are. They're like, well, I wonder how Invoker looks. No, they go back for the Winter Wyvern.
Okay. Long range counter versus the Pudge, as well as good versus Chen creeps.
Yep.
Time for us thing to push waves and farm a bit on. Curse into arrow. I like it.
Dire team pick.
And hey!
Oh!
All right.
Finally!
There he is, and all in glory.
Cluck, cluck.
My countryman.
So, Trent, explain for us non-Canadians what chickens in Canada have in common.
What do you mean?
Why is it a Canadian chicken? What is it? Why is it a chicken? Is that a
Because
Canadian meme?
The
Is that a
Canadian
joke?
who bought it is chicken. That's his tag.
Oh.
So it's a Canadian chicken.
Oh, okay.
And Skyrath
Yeah.
is a chicken.
Remaining.
Simple as that.
He's got the taunt.
Got it.
Yeah, he's
okay.
a flying
All right.
chicken. That's kind of Skyrath's
I s-
thing.
I know.
That's an Arrested Development reference.
Yeah, did you know free-range chickens in Canada are actually tastier than the ones in America?
I don't believe that for a second.
Why not?
I
What,
mean,
you
I've
think they've
had
got
them.
better
They're-
grass
they're
up there or
very good.
something?
Because
Yeah,
you're the
it-
one saying it. That's
Yeah,
why I don't
that
believe
makes
it.
sense.
Hey, why don't we test our air quality? We'll see how that grass is. Huh?
Hey, we're up on a mountain here. The air quality's
Oh,
crisp
yeah. Mile
and fresh.
high.
Yeah, mile
the-
high.
The grass here is pretty
that
good.
oxygen.
There's a lot of it.
There is a lot of grass here, yeah. They're dispensing it everywhere.
Gary's not wrong. On every corner, in fact. Skyrath Mage. Now, is Skyrath actually good? We've been so excited about the cosmetic. We haven't talked about what the
mean,
hero
also-
actually does.
He's a lane
Plays it.
dominator. Like he just straight up owns lanes, and then at a certain point, right, you die once or twice, and you're just not a hero anymore. Kind of like a TA. But I think it'll be support.
So apparently OG did want to buy the creep takeover again. However, going all in on that pick priority did prevent them from having enough money to buy said creep takeover.
They leave 200 in there.
Yeah, somebody was in charge of that checkbook, spent a little more than they had.
Did we not
jurisdiction
credit
to.
them that
What was
just to get creep takeovers, JJ?
Now
Yeah.
that's a Sadim question or
that's-
Mr. Midas question.
I mean, I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like
I don't know,
Sadim should probably do something to ensure the VIPs and
Ooh.
the emotes come back, if I'm not wrong here.
Twitch chat has selected an Invoker. And Ursa has been picked up. Now, remember, we talked about the Ursa with our very powered Roche, not just the Super Roche, but the VR Roche and someone swinging away. I don't know how good Ursa is. You can't sneak a Roche.
He's a little nerfed.
It's basically impossible.
Unless you catch him sleeping.
Or he likes you a lot.
That's true.
Just hangs out.
You catch him sleeping. Well, we'll rely on that for that VIP experience.
Well, he's tuckered out.
This is my time. I mean, they didn't go visit him last game, so maybe he fell asleep in the chair. You never know.
And that Ursa up to 27 Moonbugs. He was one of the low ones at 14. He got picked once yesterday. Today, he's moving up.
Yeah, they're budgeting the draft a little bit, right? Went a bit pricey on the first two picks. Now they've gone El Cheapo on the second couple.
And
what-
Ricky.
What are their other options, like lifesteal? or
Ricky,
gun?
this is like a pub.
It is, yeah, exactly.
It's a-
Twitch chat, thank you.
Chen is the real outlier here. People tried to help at first, and then they just put in a bunch of heroes that they like playing.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Pudge is
remaining.
fun.
But isn't Ricky like kind of legit? I was talking smack about this hero at the TI qualifiers, and we saw a couple games where he dumpstered some people.
He's annoying for some of these heroes, like Ursa, right? The mischance and stuff. But Ursa's also has so much attack speed, and if he gets a basher, it's like, well, if I hit you once, you probably
You're
could
dead,
die
yeah.
anyway.
TA, last pick for the Stars.
I wonder who's
Gorgc.
playing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bambo.
So that's a enemy mid hero who's an int, and they have the Invoker. They also have the Sky. We assume it's going to be the top Invoker, one would think. I wonder who Seb's going to play.
Maybe, because I know Jerix has been enjoying playing that support Invoker, so
That's true.
who knows? This could just be
Yeah.
a shit show for OG. They might just go random with all the heroes.
As
Not the
compared to
balance
last
from the
game.
first one, yeah, where they just, played outstanding.
Super serious Dota 2.
Nope.
You don't think Thompson's just calling for the Ricky?
He might be doing that.
I could see it.
He could just call for any of them. He'd play middle
My
Chen.
hero.
Nah, I'm playing middle Chen, whatever. Dagon first. Be
He's
great.
gotten so buff now. I think he gets to choose what hero he wants first.
I'm just wrapping my head around what's happened, where OG has actually let Twitch chat draft for them in a competitive tournament, and they're now about to play with it. I'm excited. I hope OG wins this.
What word did you use to describe it? Did you say competitive tournament? Is that what we are?
Yes.
Ah,
That's,
okay.
that's a prize pool.
Yeah.
There's
that's
a
good enough for me.
$150,000 prize pool. I'd call that competitive.
Yeah,
right.
Trent.
Yeah, I'm into that. All right.
Yeah, bully. Playoff priority
That's
over
a
there.
little
Look at
poor
him.
for my blood, you know.
Yeah, I
It's-
mean, only hundreds, yeah.
I do like that top hat, Grant.
Yeah,
Thank
good.
you.
That is very classy. Did you? Was that part of the set? Did you bring that in yourself?
Yes. No, it was back there already.
Oh, okay.
I had to hide my hair. I didn't comb it, as you can see.
What is the
Can't
game
see.
plan with the hair, Grant? I'm curious. Are you growing it out? Are you going to go back for? I remember the last time we did an event with Betway, you showed up with an afro, and I didn't know what to do with that. So we put you in the side gunner seat so nobody could see you and just hear you talk. That was the only way I could salvage the relationship.
I might just shave it off, probably.
Yeah?
Shave it all. This grows back in like 3 months.
Well, yeah, hair does grow. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have luscious hair, as I already saw.
He does have luscious hair. It's thick.
Okay.
It's thick.
Yeah,
I've been trying to figure it out myself. I saw Jenkins pull off the
mom?
the mom look, yeah. And that made me feel like if he can get away with it, I can get away with anything.
Yeah, you got
So
a
I'm just
beret in there.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's growing. I'm beretting.
Yeah.
It's a living experiment. How about you, Trent? You gonna grow it out? You gonna go like 10-year ago puppy?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Long
do
curls.
that. Just let it keep going. The puppy, man, the puppy look, that was something. That thing was legendary. I'd like to see that come back.
Yeah, that is a classic.
My long hair days are behind me.
You had long hair? How long?
Like, basically, I mean, my hair like waves and curls, but it's about shoulder length.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would pay to see a picture of that.
We can sort that out. Show you the green hair pictures as well.
Oh, yeah.
The wild days of Gary B.
Did you say green hair?
Yeah, I dyed my hair green because I was a moron.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
I went blue, 8th grade, but only the top, not the whole thing. Just like this part was bright blue and the rest was black. Not a good look.
How'd that go over at school?
Let's just say he was a little black and blue after that. Am I right?
You're right. America.
Wow, you're really nailing these dad jokes, Trent.
It's a gift.
I like it. All right, well, moments until the lobby starts for game number 2 of OG versus Sadim. I want some real predictions here, boys. We saw the odds earlier. This might be the best you're going to get for OG if you think OG is going to win this.
Don't take him.
Don't
Sadim's
take it.
got this.
You believe in the Sadim. You don't believe in the Twitch chat draft? You don't believe in the Ricky Maru?
They're counterpicking a Twitch chat draft.
Okay.
If you don't win, I mean, I don't think their ranking should matter at this point in the tournament. We should probably just eliminate them.
Damn.
Bambo has Tiny. That's auto win.
Wog has TA.
Wog has TA. Yeah, game's over.
Yeah, I'm starting to favor the Stunners here. I want OG to win so bad just so Twitch chat doesn't get demoralized, but...
I told you, man. This Mr. Midas guy, he's rude. He's inconsiderate.
Have OG won a
I'm
game?
a Sadim fan.
OG got 2-0'd twice, right?
I think they won one game.
No, they got 2-0 by Navi,
Navi
too, I
and
think.
Alliance.
I
They
think
definitely got 2-0'd by Navi.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Alliance.
And they get,
I don't have
if
my...
they get 2-0'd here.
I didn't write it
Happened.
down in my Betway notebook. I messed up.
Ah, that's what you get.
It happened.
Too many pages.
Yeah.
Zari, what's your favorite hero right now in Dota?
To watch or play?
Either one.
Dazzle.
Dazzle's my best still, so that is kind of fun. But I think CM is really fun to play right now. Feels like a support that does a lot. You're enabling the whole map. You can farm. You can gank. I've been enjoying playing a lot of
You can
CM
blame your
recently.
teammates because they're
You
not using
can.
their mana, yeah.
You
That's
can.
true. Yeah. That's
How many
good.
mangoes do you start with on CM?
1 or 2.
It's always 3.
Always three.
Always three.
Do you like
Always
the one
three?
clarity?
It's okay.
That's fallen off.
I
That
think-
used to be the strat.
I still
three
like one
mangoes,
clarity.
definitely.
Okay, we might need to do a strat sesh on this Crystal Maiden
Yep.
opener.
Guys gotta
Now
figure it out.
I do know Frostbite level 1.
That's a no-go.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Also Frostbite level 2.
Level 2? No, definitely not. That's a
Also level 3 and probably 4.
I don't know. There's a
at
debate.
3. Sometimes it depends what you're doing.
If you got the clarity. and you
Uh-oh.
got- you got- oh my God.
We have an invader.
Uh-oh.
We cannot hear you, Mr. Midas. Speak into this umbrella, and
Speak into
perhaps
this
that we can hear
microphone.
you better.
Pepperco!
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, I was touched by last series, boys. They gave away all their money. Philanthropy! It's wonderful,
Yes.
really. Are you waiting for me to give you some news?
We're waiting for
We're just
something.
chilling.
We're chilling.
We offered both teams a completely free creep takeover.
Woo!
Mr. Midas!
And
So
the Sir
generous.
Sadim Sunners asked to not have them. So all 8 creeps will be going to OG, the TI winners. Woo!
Mr. Midas.
Indeed, indeed. I love philanthropy. That's
Why-
why
Can
I'm
you say
giving
that word
away
again?
1,000 copies of Zyori's new book. Just kidding. Okay. Sorry.
Mr. Midas, you're savage.
I know.
If you would just try it, you would like it.
So why are you giving away money? Why are you giving away crepes? Why are you doing this?
Well, because of philanthropy, sir. They gave away all their money. And I love people that give away all their money. Because I steal their money and I get richer. And it's wonderful. And then we put on more Dota tournaments. Also, the rich as shit so they can do whatever they want. Goddamn millionaires are crazy. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, Mr. Midas.
That guy creeps me out.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, though. I feel like, he knows what he's doing with his money, giving free stuff away to buy favor back. Like, you guys are Sir Sadim fans.
Yeah.
Did he buy you back?
Well, I can't really release the terms of some of my negotiations with Sir Sadim.
His philanthropy wasn't good enough.
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy.
So I'm going to be a defector here. I've got a Sadim pin.
There you go.
Join the
So,
dark side.
I'm
man.
joining the dark side here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you show up here, I know it looks small on camera, but they're huge in real life. You can get a Sadim pin, a Midas pin, or a Moondog pin.
Sending a lot of DMs there.
It's huge, I swear. The camera takes away a few inches. But we've got some great merch thanks to our friends at Undertow Apparel who helped us secure some fine pieces.
We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got mouse pads, we got pins.
So why are you defecting over to Sir Sadim, my friend?
Because this is the one I grabbed out of the bowl earlier.
Oh,
so.
okay. That makes sense.
I don't know. He's got a cool look. I like his vibe. I'm biased with the colors. I don't know why he's blue and why Mr. Midas is yellow. I can't wait for the lore breakdown.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's not
explaining
yellow.
what
He's
happened.
gold.
He's gold,
He's made
because-
of pure gold.
Well, I'm colorblind, so gold and yellow look very similar to me, Mr. Grant.
That's okay.
Thank you.
I don't know if he's actually gold. I just assume he is.
Well, he is a Midas,
Yeah.
so I would hope he's gold.
Well,
What do you
either
mean?
way, why is Sir Sadim blue?
He's platinum.
He's under the weather.
More expensive.
He's blue gold. Is that a thing?
No.
I'm sure it is.
We
What do you
need
mean
a-
you're sure? Have you
I
ever
mean,
seen it? Have you ever
Yeah,
heard of it?
I used to go. I actually used to farm it back at my old house.
Oh, okay.
The blue gold under in my cave.
I love the
You
Grand
Batman or
lore.
some shit.
I've lost it. I need to get out of here. Where's the damn game?
Well, they're getting the creep takeover figured
Yep.
out. There is a song and dance that has to happen to get all these creeps into the game.
Yeah, usually Slacks comes in, he plays a flute,
Yeah.
they follow him around back to the PC.
The Pied Piper.
The Pied Piper of Dota.
The Pied Piper. Oh, God. All right, well, looks like we're about ready to rock and roll. I think we've got 2 casters that are ready to take it over again. OD Pixel, I need your help, bud. Save us from this panel. Once this overlay is finished.
Poggies.
Beautiful. Yeah, no problem, Zari. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're just getting ready for Game 2. It should be starting pretty soon. And another exciting match ahead of us, Purge. We're getting the 8 creeps again for OG. And, of course, thanks to the beautiful ladies and gentlemen at home on Twitch chat choosing the draft, we've actually got a pretty good draft. This draft doesn't look that bad at all for OG.
It's okay. There's some weird parts about it, and I'm sure OG is gonna have a little bit of a morale deterioration here. It wasn't fully. I don't think they were on a team five-man agreement about giving all of their cash away. I believe Seb was like, "Yeah, let's just do it," and then the rest of the team was like, "Wait, we want our bonuses. We want." Oh no, so they lost everything. But
It could be worse, right?
It could be worse.
These are
It
very.
could be worse.
It feels like OG-esque heroes. You got Chens, you've got Skyrafts, Rickies, but they play these sort of heroes anyway. Maybe not in this particular formation, but they're going to know what they're doing. Already, we are seeing Cry, of course, who did play the carry like in last game. He's going to be playing the Chen.
yeah, it's gonna play.
So is this going to be a core Chen, or do you think we're just going to see some role switches
I don't
up?
think so, and I'm also a little confused, unsure who Topson is going to play. When I saw the Invoker, I assumed, okay, they're picking it for Topson,
You'd
but then
think so.
there was Ricky as well, so I assumed, okay, maybe he's going to play Ricky, and they're going to do support
I think
Invoker.
Jarek's might want to play
But,
Ricky.
but with
then
that said, I think they have too many supports, essentially. Jarex is going to play
okay.
Invoker, Topson, Ricky, Seb going to play Pudge, and then the supports are a Sky and a Chen. So it's actually pretty straightforward, except for the fact that they don't have that much carry potential outside of what Ricky provides. So Seb's going to need to transition somehow.
Yes.
He can actually lane, like Pudge can be quite effective against TA. So there are some really good things about their lineup that they could use.
But it's a Wagamama TA. This is the hero he is renowned for. Sort of the best on the block. He's going to have played against all matter of hero matchups. So We'll see what he can do. And some other big ones as well, like the Sing Mirana. You know, that is a hero player combo of a long time ago. Bambo Tiny. It's looking pretty scary.
And then they have to lane Pudge versus Ursa, which sounds like literally insufferable. That's going to be not fun to play at all. You've got lots of regen, you've got low armor, but he gets accelerated damage the more he hits you. That doesn't sound like a good time. So maybe the Skyreth Mage can deal with that a little bit. Oh, got some. This does happen sometimes. This is what it looked like for me last game. JK, it's fixed.
There we go.
Oh.
We fixed it on the fly. Beautiful stuff there. The magicians behind stage sorting out the code. So here we go. Everything's working once again. And indeed, that was, as you saw there, the heroes, that is to do with the creeps being loaded in. So the creeps are ready. Again, they will spawn at random time between, what is it, about between 10 and 40 minutes or something the creeps can spawn?
Yep, some random time.
It's some random time in the middle of the game. We will see the 8 creeps return. And I believe probably 8 different VIPs. And there he is, the one that we've all been looking for. The beautiful Canadian chicken that Twitch chat were fantastic enough to bring to the fray. As, of course, we've got to remember the bounces. We'll see if anyone's going to go for them already. We've got a bit of a tease around the Roche, but at least Bambo's pulling it out.
They're dancing with the devil.
Here we go. So all you need to do is just get hit by Roche once, and that's it. Right? So...
Oh, they're trying to toss over while he gets slap slide. Even if he gets bashed, he still gets out. Oh, he gets him.
Oh, that was it.
Okay.
That's the easiest bounty of Sing Sing's life there. Walks in, gets hit. As that was it. And hey, well, there we go. Sin calling out the regions hit. I mean, we are in NA, so it's factually correct there, considering.
That's true.
That wasn't even a flag from
They got him.
Yeah, they got an easy bounty. But they've got 150 moonbucks, I think, for that one. So a good amount of money going the way of the stunners. Arrow from Sing does connect onto Jerax as they'll move in. Get those stacks up from Gorgc. It's going to be first blood for the big old bear. Sing coming into action straight away on his iconic Mirana. We've got to look out for those arrows. We can certainly expect some beautiful ones to be fired out by Sing this game.
And you'd think that was actually bad for OG. They got 3 bounty runes.
They did. They still managed to grab it.
Yes, the Ricky was able to snag one. And what they're actually doing is switching up the lane. Seb's going to go lane mid against against the Templar Assassin, which is a potential matchup win here because he can kill Refraction. So he had the pooled tangos at the start. They started the Ricky bottom to change things up, and this is a good way to solve their lane issues.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how well sort of the mid lane does go, and if indeed Wag is able to sort of outplay the Zed Purge, even though you say it's hero-wise, there can be weaknesses.
And it also means that it's going to be an off-lane Invoker, level 3 position Invoker instead of like a Pudge getting last hit. So this is actually pretty good farm distribution for them. If Topson can turn his early gold into an early Diffusal Blade or something to get kills, if Skyreth Mage can do semi-okay up here, there's a lot of good things going for OG in this line.
Oh, some nice aggression from the stunners, stunning to move in. Sin getting the touch onto both of them as Sox is forced back. Sing and Sin looking to finish him off, but he's underneath the tower. Elsewhere, Jerax is trying to run. He's only level 1, so no real way to play his way out of there. One more touch will do it. They're going in. He's got them. He's able to get the level 2, and he's able to get into the invis. Jerax will survive, Sing. He's thinking about trying to shoot for the blind arrow, or at least maybe try for the connection on Sox. See where the Skyreth does head. The arrow. Sing! Oh my God, Sing! He's still got it. He has still got it on his Mirana. A beautiful hit. He may even just get another one. Oh. And Soxy's sort of giving it up. Sing. His Mirana 2-0-1. All of these arrows, all of these plays. Sing is back, ladies and gentlemen.
That was mind-blowing. I can't believe he actually landed that arrow. That's insane. He had to land like a long-distance arrow too, otherwise it wasn't going to do enough damage. That's insane. What a play. It's like the play of the tournament. Yeah,
I mean, Sing is in the zone. Instead of the start, you got to keep your eyes on him. He is not going to be missing any of these arrows. Mid lane CS, what do we got? 12 for 4 on Wagger compared to the 8 for 1 from Seb. So Wagger still with that. Let's say that arguably the more comfortable position, being on that hero that he's played so much. He is getting that lead top lane.
They're killing Ursa.
Gorgc's actually not got much help around. Cold snaps there from Jerax, and that'll set up. Strike back from OG on that top lane.
And that's actually a really good solution against melee core sometimes, is get a double ranged off lane, because then you can constantly harass them. If the supports leave, you've got two heroes right-clicking you with ranged attack.
Yeah.
Works out great.
No, for sure, yeah. Without the supports there, it's a pretty terrible lane for Gorgc to play in on his own. Sing. He's going to start to get a bit mobile across the map. See where else he can look to set up for some plays. Bottom lane, the Tiny, Mambo. He has been, of course, sort of on his own, and you can see that in the CS. He's not really been able to hit many of the creeps at all. Sing's going to try and turn up and turn things around for the better. He'll look for the angle, but already has been spotted out by Cry, so they'll know Sing's here. and unlikely to be able to catch Thompson by surprise. Top lane, dive in there from the two of them, able to get underneath the tower. They get the pick off onto Jarix and also Sox to fall. Now there's a buyback from Jarix. Where's he going to go with that buyback? He's buying back and going top. Sin did start to tank the tower, and Jarix wants to punish it. Can he quite get in range? He will have Cold Snap back up in a couple of seconds, but cannot.
Tornado.
Oh, he's still looking. You're right. Tornado would do it.
It's got.
Probably wouldn't quite have the range,
Yeah,
though.
it's only level 1 Wex,
Yeah.
so the distance is not very far, but a lot of damage to the Ursa. He does have his magic stick ready to go, the antline magic stick.
Actually,
Sin just gonna die. Ooh.
Yeah, but he may have set up for Gorgc to turn, because Gorgc was salving in the trees. He's able to get the wraparound, cutting them down, staying on top. Quick
Great
tornado from
tornado.
Jarix, turning him out and holding him back.
No more overpower too. This is actually pretty decent. Some good damage down to Ursa as a result. Sox playing safe, ends up running away. Now sometimes these players do want to die because it's going to refresh their mana and their health. Sox, it's like the hard position to be in. Do you rock all the way back to base and TP back to lane while Jarix is solo? It's tough to figure out sometimes, and he's going to run all the way back.
And both heroes playing incredibly low on the HP. We'll see that mid lane is turning into a bit of a disaster for Seb. Wagger is absolutely dumpstering him at the moment in this matchup. 30 for 7 against 18 for 2.
Oh, I don't know if I'd say dumpster. It's going very well. Every time I look mid, Seb is at like 40% health just because Wagga's been cleaving so much against him. And he's got some armor items. He's got a ring of protection picked up, but you know, it takes a lot of regen to just stay in the lane and continue to get last hits.
Top lane Jarix trying to hold them back with a tornado. He's looking for the Dukes as well. But will not be able to get himself away from Gorgc. Sox comes in, starts to throw down the nukes. We'll see if he can get the kill onto Gorgc. As one more will do it. There we have it. So Sox does get the trade.
Oh, there's bounty runes up though. This could be a little bit dangerous. Sin can use Splinter Blast here. It's going to do some damage. Sox should still get it. No problem at all. No deny possible. Sin's a little bit too slow projectile-wise. And, oh, they might be able to set this up for a kill. Sin doing their smart thing, though. Puts the ward down. He's going to spot the Pudge rotating back on the bot lane. Thompson taking some damage from Sing here, but he's going to go invis in a second.
Mango pop by Bamba. He's able to pick up a tree. And
that tree was bigger than the tree itself. The sword, that is. That's huge.
I think he's going to have arrow back up. I wonder if he would try for another attempt on an invis arrow. Probably would not have been enough with Thompson healing up as he were to get the kill. But if Thompson shows himself again, which will reveal a bit of his position, jumping across to a creep. He'll stand in the invis. Sentry is down. Do get the setup with the Avalanche. Sing, looking for the angle. Toss back into the arrow and the nuke damage. Is it enough? Not quite. No. Thompson, they've got another sentry though. The preparations are there from the Sadim stunners, and they'll get the kill.
Yeah, really nicely done. The arrow was maybe shot a little bit late because the stun duration wasn't very high, but the double Starstorm damage, even at these early levels, is a lot. That's a very difficult kill to get. It cost him 2 sentries, but ultimately worth it to slow down Thompson.
Top lane. Slows on to Jarix. Again, the wards are always there for Sadim stunners, playing very nicely, making sure they have the sentries always ready for these plays on the invis heroes.
They are ready to go for Wagga, though. He's got a DD, doesn't have enough mana, but Sox in position. 2 points in Arcane Bolt, 1 in Concussive Shot, and Pudge is ready with his ultimate. But Wagga's playing safe, puts the traps down. It might have probably spotted the top bounty in time that he was up there, yeah. That's why he's playing safe right now. Chen doing some fighting with these garbage creeps over here, but hopefully for him he'll get a better one soon. Thompson almost level 5, that'll definitely help out as well. But this isn't really the strongest kill lane with just Ricky and Chen. So for now it might not be the best, but as the game develops, having like Chen and Pudge together actually could work out quite well, increasing his healing, his regen, that kind of a thing. But the downsides are that Jarix is having a really rough game. 5 deaths already here for him. Ursa with 4 kills, he's having a good one. But net worth is pretty darn even.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Good for both teams.
No, it is, yeah, despite the kills. OG just able to sort of get back into the lanes, have used a few buybacks, but they've been worth it, keeping themselves in and involved with the action. Jarix will be chased, is able to get himself away this time. Sin not close enough to help out. He's got a bit of trouble with Sox on the back lines. The nuke does bring him low. They'll turn, Sox will fall. Jarix, he's chasing for this. He's got the backup of both Seb and Cry that have come into the lane, but Sin and Gorgc will keep their distance, see if Seb's able to get any sort of a chance for a hook. Sin, he's kind of close. Seb, if he gets sort of wind of Sin in this location, could certainly go for this. But now with the TP's coming in, Seb tries through it, but Sin will be able to dodge it. He'll go for Dismember, but with 3 heroes shrining up, Seb looking to be in a whole world of pain. As the chase down's there, stun will connect. He cannot get the denial. Sing takes the kill. As Seb just diving a little too deep there by the shrine, as Sadim's stunners were ready to punish.
Yeah, he brought him with the Divine Favor, bringing the Pudge to lane, I believe, so something like that. But very painful. That neutral blast was actually so huge. Urza's going to dive those. Overpower does get dispelled by the tornado. Very good usage by Gorgc there, but either way, yeah. The Vul army, where is it?
Ooh. One on lane, Thompson dying there. Oh, in fact, he does. Jumps back in. Did forget that the sentry was still down as he comes back into the sentry range of the stunners. And Bambo gets the solo kill.
Yeah, I mean, he's at a pretty big advantage now. Once he hit level 6, another kill to off. Gorgc goes down. Once Tiny hits level 6, he gets 10 armor from Grow. That means he goes from being very vulnerable to Riki to being extremely strong against him, actually, because it's going to take some time for Riki to be able to work down through all that armor. So about equal levels now for the Tiny and the Riki. The only major difference is net worth. The top sun is about 900 more due to all the last hits. But they're transitioning, going for a fight in the top lane. Riki's going to spot out Winter Wyvern. No smoke cloud just yet, though.
That's the setup. You see Gorg immediately running towards Gorgc, trying to force him away from being involved in this play. Synderen's still alive. Cry's going to be the one to fall as Gorg's able to turn with the swipes, take down Chen. Thompson still staying under the cover of Invis, scouting out more potential action. They'll look towards Gorg. Gorg being focused to pop the ultimate.
Oh, no,
now
the
turn to
toss.
force them back, but Seb's in. They're ready for the hook, but Seb misses the close range hook. He does not get the connection. Gorg is fine. We'll go for Dismember onto Sin. Sin being the focus, but Cindy's 6. He's able to turn with the ult, holding down. Wagger's turned up as they can now team up against Seb, forcing back the Pudge. The trap slows there. The swipes stack up. Seb will fall as Synderen still alive. Another
no.
whiff spell as Gorgc misses the tornado. Sin surviving through it all. Bambo goes in, tosses forward Wagger, sets him up for the kill on Socks. Cry surrounded in the trees. Bambo has the avalanche, holding him down. Cry will fall as Stunners. The execution continues to be perfect. They don't lose anyone, and they get 4 heroes.
Man.
Gorg able to also chase down Gorgc towards the middle lane.
They all died in that fight there. Riki diving, trying to get the ulti off under the tower, but Bambo showed up and made him an easy kill. Finally, they get a
They get
kill.
something.
Huge pickup for Sakshka, getting level 6 out of that at the 10-minute mark here, and that's pre-tomes. So early levels on Skye are a huge deal. All he needs to do is play around Pudge, they can get Dismember, and now they can finally get kills. Although he is going to level out Arcane Bolt with Concussive instead. But as he does pick up his next couple levels, I wouldn't be surprised to see him grab his ult.
Yeah, it would seem incredibly valuable, as you said, with the setup they have.
Going all null talismans. The 5 null talisman build. Let's see, level 7 for Concussive.
Of course, this is one of the bounties, right? We have a dual request from Gorg. Obviously, for it to happen, OG have to agree to send someone towards the duel. Would you be happy sending any hero in a 1v1 against Nintendo? I don't think you accept this duel. Oh, and a Bambo's trying to duel as well. See if anyone accepts the Bambo duel. But at the moment, again, a lot of these heroes, because overall they are a little bit behind, it's hard for 1v1. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The creeps are out. 11 minutes in, the creep takeover is coming to play for OG. Didn't really help them out too much in game 1. Maybe we'll see some different plays come out from our local creeps here today.
Oh, they're going to lose the mid tower as a result because their creeps didn't spawn. Ugh, creep takeover, not so good maybe.
I'll say, well, yeah, just taking everything away from mid. So that will be a free tower indeed for them. And up top, the fight doesn't look to be going any well for OG either, as 3 heroes taken out again. The numbers of Sadim Stunners just easily enough to find these sort of kills. They jump forward.
They save Thompson.
Oh, they do, providing him the target to blink over towards. They still have the vision though. They'll dive in behind the tower. They'll still get him the Bible thumped around. Oh no, 2 creeps already dead to the Splinter Blast of Synderen.
Oh, Sin, just the stone cold killer both games. Finding those creeps and punishing them, trying to stack a camp. It gets blocked. Oh, TA's going for one.
Oh, they're killing the creeps.
Oh no.
Wagger
Those
mercilessly killing off our creeps, as that's another one down. As we are down to what, just the 4 creeps now by the looks of it.
They need a hook. They need to kill Bambo here, but he's running. And now the TA showing up.
Yeah,
it's a little scarier.
The rest of Stunners have turned up. Sin, he's got the setup locking down more, as that is Seb falling. Socks to be run down by Gorg. A tornado does stop them. Gorgc trying his best to hold them off. The toss forwards there, though. Gorg gets another 2 dead.
Low.
Gorg still wants to fight. He has the ultimate to rely on. He pops it, turns towards Cry. Double kill for the godlike Ursa, as Gorgc and Thompson, the last 2 remaining for OG. Gorg finally falls. They do kill off the Ursa. The tricks of the trade, keeping Thompson safe for now. Sentry is down. Do have another target. Dust. He's been found.
Where's his creep friends?
He needs some sort of a backup. The creeps are coming across, but they're not there in time. The creeps do not save him, as it's another team wipe. OG just getting absolutely smashed by the Stunners.
A lot of deaths on the board. Right, 27 to 5, 13 minutes in.
Oh, and Sing Sing bringing out the fluke line.
I mean, it is kind of hard to win TI when Twitch chat drafts for you, but...
that is true.
And it doesn't ban any heroes. See,
Oh. The smiley faces are out. That's 27 for 5. Despite the kills, though, as you say, it's only a 4K lead, which is...
That's a good point.
Even it kind of feels kind of surprising. There's 27 kills. And I guess just as it is, you can see, I mean, sure, both Gorg and Wagga very much far ahead on the net worth. But you do have pretty much, 4 heroes on OG's lineup that are sitting around the farm of Bambo. And
help him out, Creeps. Oh, shit. Run, Creeps. It's not safe. That's his hook. He's counting his hook accuracy, I believe. Top push going on like crazy. Sind ulting on the top lane.
And this should be a setup for 2 easy. Easy kills here. Thompson has got to be a little careful of showing himself. He's hanging around.
He really wants to kill Ursa. He doesn't have his ultimate available. This could be a pickup, but they're invis now.
Oh, they're hooking the creeps.
Oh, no.
As the creep gets hooked back there, Seb was not too happy with his own creeps last game.
Good choice on the running there. He's got 1 salvation.
Oh.
It's Roche.
Oh, no, Sin. Oh, Synderen. Then he getting taken out there.
Think in trouble.
Sin, get out of there. Oh, no, Wagga. He's been tossed in. Bambo griefing his own teammates here as he keeps tossing his allies into the pit.
Roche's really looking strong right now.
He's looking for the toss.
Not good for Chen here. Oh, tries to toss him in for vision. Throws him in.
And yet Thompson in potential trouble. But Roshi's turned towards Bambo. Bambo's the one that gets bashed, and that's actually going to set up Bambo for death there, as Bambo playing a little too close to the fire, as he is the one that gets burned. Roshan claiming his first victim.
Looking to chase high ground. The trap does get killed, but there's a little bit more than a trap waiting on the high ground for him. More wards spotting opponents. Slow comes through. Can they land the hook?
Another ult for Sin. The setup's there. Arrow to follow up onto Seb. Seb's going to be the one to get surrounded. Jax is trying to help out with the tornado. Doesn't hold them back though. Wagga jumping in towards the pit as Sox will be focused down. The slow is there onto Wagga, but in return the trap slow onto Sox will mean that Wagga can keep the chase going back towards mid. Sin actually cold embracing Gorg there to try and steal the kill. Sing's going to be the one to take it. A good kill still attempt nonetheless from Synderen.
Yo, Sox is a god, except until now.
He out-juked him.
Oh, runs over it. He actually just juked him.
He did. He gets out. He's still being chased, though.
God.
We have Bambo. Bambo's got eyes on him. But Sox, with the Shrine Heal, he had just enough health to stay alive. Okay. Bambo, he's not going to give up on this. He's going to continue to chase him down under the tower. Toss-up will do it. And Sox will fall. They do manage to eventually kill him off.
No, not the Kennedy Space Center.
Oh.
It's tanky. Okay.
Oh, he lives. Survives another day here.
That's quality engineering right there. Ricky trying to get a kill. He's got his diffusal blade, but he's in the middle of the entire enemy team. Ooh.
Seb can get the hook on Bambo, but no, another missed hook from Seb. Not making the connection there, and in turn missing out on a definite kill.
Seb trying to bait them by standing perfectly still. It's working out so far.
I mean, they're going under the tower. The toss back there, grabbing the 2 and the marrow in from Singh. Not a successful play from Seb there. He did try and go for the AFK action. It did not work.
Oh, he's pulling a little creep to the Chen. Here comes. He's trying to feed him, I think. Yes, he is.
Trying to feed him to the neutrals.
A little offering.
Is that their last creep? I believe it is, right?
I think it is.
I think so.
All the other ones have been killed.
There's only 1 creep left.
Whatever you want to say. Feels so much worse when it's...
Oh, indeed, the Roche. They're heading towards it. Roshan is online and war. Bambo! They've got the counterplay. Corn embrace is there. Roche is going to have another time to strike. Now turns towards Wagga, bashing him up. Wagga getting control. The chain bashes are there. Wagga's in trouble. Now Gorg is dying. Gorg, the save. Bambo tosses Gorg out.
What a
keeps him alive.
That he was definitely dead without that toss.
They're going for the Super Rush. I do believe they don't have any money. Maybe Mr. Midas will be kind enough to give him it anyway. No.
Any challenges?
Oh, the admin has spoken. There is no Super Rush. Maybe Mr. Midas can work his magic. We'll see. As we would love to see some of that Super Roche action again.
How many challenges can they do?
I was going to say, have they not earned any money so far during the game?
They did the Yules one already. They can't do that one. They can't do Run Chicken Run. That one's over. The Mango they didn't set up for. They didn't set up for VIP. It's looking good, or looking bad for them. I don't think they're going to be able to earn any money to generate it.
There we go. This is DD. Thompson gets Gorg. Thompson and Seb able to actually find Gorg isolated from the rest of the stunners. See if Seb can go for more. He's eyeing up mid. Moonlight Shadow has been used. There's the toss combo into the two of them. Jarrett's arrow from Singh hits upon him. Seb will fall as well in the river. Thompson, he's going to claim kills in return, or is he? Sin goes to the cold embrace, but the magical burst from Sox does get the kill. 2 are dead on stunners.
Not the creep.
This is the last creep.
He's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. Leave it, yeah.
He's got to hide himself. Yeah, perfect. Stay hidden.
The juice size not enough. The last creep falls for OG. As, maybe that was what was holding them back. Now we're going to see OG have a potential of a comeback.
Whoa.
Thompson, good juke here of the initial stun. Actually going for the TP out. Is he going to make it? He's not. Sing. That's the arrow in time. Thompson does not get home today.
The smoke screen miss rate at level 2, only 30%, so difficult to live in that circumstance. But, I mean, at least he has a Diffusal Blade. They can definitely turn some kills out if they find the right heroes. But, man, I think Pudge has got to be, like, the lowest win rate here at this whole tournament. It feels very difficult for him to perform well and get stuff done. Even still, Meteor Hammer ready to go on. It's Han's Meteor Hammer. It's the Millennium. That ship, that famous ship.
Seb's gone. So they move on for more. They get the slow on a cry. Falls forward. Gorg. It's going for him. Jarrett's does have a good bit of control, burning a fair bit of mana. It's not enough to stop Cry from falling. Jarrett's goes for the TP out. Will make it away in time. Nothing to hold him back. Jarrett's gets out of there. Seb and Cry not quite as fortunate. 2 kills though. This does seem to set up for potential Roshan once more. The courier actually being sent in as a bit of a taunt there, and it will work out as Sox is kept in the area. Now for the Roshan. They're going to go for another attempt. Back into the pit. Round 2. Let's see if they can do it this time. Bambo tanking it up. Cold Embrace is there. They're building up the swipe stacks. Now the Cold Embrace ends. They're going to be vulnerable. Can you get the kill, Roshan? Roshan has been stunned by the arrow. Roshan falling. The swipes are too much. They'll get the Rosh. Rosh falls. Toss back on Singh. Singh does still die. The damage enough from the two of them. Thompson, they have sentry down. They see him. He gets the jump up to the high ground. Cry providing him the target to escape. On the back of it, 2 trapped up by Cinderan's control. Jerax and Seb caught in the combo.
That could have been way worse, that's for sure. They still get the 1 kill, so they'll get some gold out of it.
Thompson, see if he can go anything. He's going to go for the setup here onto Cinderan, and with that Mystic Flare, it's enough. Bambo trying for the kill in return, doesn't have the vision. Thompson will stay alive. Gorgc with the wraparound. Thompson starting to tease a bit, dropping iron, forbidding his position, and that would mean a tree toss does connect. Thompson still alive. The toss. Not catching him in the area. Another bit of a taunt. They're dropping items. There's an avalanche available. That time Thompson teases a little too far, giving up his position, and they have the AoE to kill him.
Bambo is very ready to ground target abilities, that's for sure. Tosses the tree grab, throws the ally into the air, and then finally the avalanche will finish him. Jack's doing the same thing. Good hook. This is actually a pretty big kill potential.
Yes, the rest of the team aren't quite here with Wagga. And Wagga, he is not the man with the Aegis, so he's dead. They'll get the TA. Could be the beginning of a bit of a comeback if they can go for anything more. They're chasing down for Singh. Does rely on Seb hitting the hook. Is he going to be able to do so? Singh quick with the lead.
Just in time. Perfect time to jump. Right when you think that they feel comfortable hooking.
Oh, yeah.
And they get on out. Seb ready to ulti to set things up if needed, but Ursa's just going to go right on in. Seb gets grabbed, though.
Does manage to take that at least away from Ursa. Turns to attempt on a hook. Jerax is actually going to be in position to block it. As Seb cannot find the connection. There'll be a buyback from Jerax. Seb falls. This is Sadim stunners playing up towards the shrine. Thompson, he's already looking for the backlines. He's jumped forward onto Sing. Gorg heading in. Shrine heal will keep Sox alive for now as they'll block Gorg off. Beautiful body blocks here from both Jerax and Cry, keeping Sox safe. They should be able to find Gorg at least once. Can they do it a second time though? It's looking unlikely as Bambo comes in. Toss avalanche setup onto the two of them. A tornado from Jerax stops Sing and Gorg from chasing for now. Bambo blinks in, still looking for the kill onto the Canadian chicken. Sox, can he survive? He's back at the tier 3, but Toss is there. Bambo has the damage, and in the trees Jerax is found as well. Sing and Gorg able to stay on the target with the sentries down. Everybody dead once more on OG as we're at 55-13 at just 23 minutes per.
It is, it's a bit of a one-sided game so far, that's for sure. But Pudge looking to collect his third flesh.
Sort of playing around with Seb now.
Feeding him right to the Ursa there.
Ooh.
Tries to interrupt the teleport, but that's about all he's going to be able to get out of it. And yeah, the buybacks maybe not going to save OG this game.
Oh, they're going to need a lot more. They do have, they've got the high ground combo, right? You are going to be eventually pushing into a Pudge, as we saw already with that catch onto Wagger in the mid lane. If Sadim stunners do get caught out of position and Seb's able to make these beautiful setups happen on the high ground, the push and the could be sort of broken apart, could certainly slow down Sadim Stunner's chance of ending the game soon. In terms of turning into a comeback, it's going to be hard. He's going to rely on Topson getting a couple more big items online after that defusal. As the defusal at the moment not really nearly enough to allow him to take down the cores. Back in the river, movement out, Bambo able to burst down Sox. Wagger is there as well to help by his side. Topson jumps in, good cloud, silencing the three of them. Tornado set up for Jax, but is put to an end as Sin immediately drops down the curse, allowing time for Wagger and Gorgc to get on top of the target. Jax's best attempts with the deafening blast will not suffice as he dies. Again, no attempt here from OG really going to plan. So try as they might at this point of the game, Sadim Stunners, they just seem to be too strong and too many items ahead on their core heroes.
I mean, they can definitely kill some of these heroes if they put them in the... If they get them separated enough, especially with like Skywrath, Mage, Pudge, Riki. But the problem is that they all kind of need to be in the same spot at the same time. And it's difficult to move into that position while also defending your base.
Right. He's trying his best to hide.
Or feed somebody.
Yeah, they have found him, Gorgc.
Dies too fast.
And again, we do see a couple more duel attempts from Sadim Stunners being responded to with silence from OG. They just do not have any sort of hero that would be happy going for a 1v1 at the moment.
Thompson preparing to grab Bounty Runes. He eventually does grab them.
Number gets the toss back, gets the catch onto Sox. Sox will lay down the Mystic Flare. But no further follow-up as these bottom racks now are going to be very much exposed. As Gorgc and the boys push on, looking to take this game a step closer towards the end of it all. As that is the full set of racks taken down bottom. They'll start to move, you'd imagine, towards the mid. The full 5-man of OG will be back up in a second. Seb looking for a potential hook towards the fountain. In fact, he's going to just go for the wall cup. Tries for the bite. Curse from Cinnamon puts a stop to it. Bambo still playing around very aggressively with the four of them. The silence from Riki dropped down. Another save from Sin with the cold embrace. Big setup, though, is going to burn the entirety of the mana pool of Bambo. Topson still trying to commit for the kill onto Cinderin. Will get it. Cinderin does die. Gorgc, he just goes straight in with the ult. Does fail now as he'll try for the Sunstrike, but a good toss to the side keeps Gorgc safe. He'll TP out. They're still hunting for Topson on the back lines. They have the AoE, and they do have the vision to find that Riki. Topson does die, does have buyback. There's OG not to be put to an end right now. They want to continue to try their best to fight on, look for the potential of Sadim Stunners. Having a bit of a throw, silence out onto Bambo, forced to save him, gets him out of the cloud and out of harm's way. As for now, the Stunners will retreat, but they certainly got what they came for, that full set of racks down bottom and even a buyback from Topson.
And a lot of kills too. It's very difficult for them to secure these initiations, especially against like a Winter Wyvern. Picking Riki against that alone was pretty tough here. Topson again getting me in trouble, trying to buy himself time, but the perfect bash, the Monkey King bar, there's not much stopping Ursa from killing Riki, even in Smoke Clouds. No,
not at all. Gorgc has everything set to just run in, and 27 minutes, he's 25 and 40. This is an insane KDA on the big old bear, and it's only going to get inflated even more as Gorgc steps forward, goes Scepter on Seb, will buy him some brief moments of safety. Seb is asking for the duel, and well, hey, it was not accepted, so unfortunately no points for Seb, but an admirable attempt there to get something out of this bit of a train wreck of OG's game. As now down the mid they go once more. Sadim Stunners ready for more racks. As Wagger, I believe that was yesterday, wasn't it? I'm afraid that bounty doesn't exist today, Wagger, but a great attempt, you know. Kudos for trying.
Time zones are hard. Yeah. This is probably just...
That's true.
Did his calculation wrong.
There we go. At least a bit of a reward there.
Our British admin understands the rules of football. That's good.
10 seconds until Seb's back up. Maybe they can go for a hook if fountain diving does start to come into play from the stunners. Bringing down Bambo very, very low. Seb's back in. Got to be careful how close they come towards the fountain if Seb can land these hooks. Arrows out though, straight away onto Socks. The heel of Hand of God does keep him alive a little bit, does still fall, has buyback. Moonlight Shadow set upstairs. Seb's going to be the focus in the middle of it all. Seb, can he get back to the fountain safely? Jax falls, they're diving in. The Ghost Scepter, Seb still dies. The magical damage from the toss finishes him off. There's only Thompson and Cry left alive inside of the fountain. 71 to 15, 34k lead. The Ancient is exposed as Sir Sadim's stunners can taste the 2-0. Trying to force them there outside of the fountain.
A field kick, that isn't a thing. I think it can field goal.
Oh, toss back on Thompson. Silence is there. The stats of Gorgc continue to get padded. The Ancient will fall. The game is over as Sir Sadim's stunners take game 2. And with that, the series 2-0. OG not quite having it in them today, but you have to give them kudos. They did turn up for Midas mode, and they certainly gave us a lot of entertainment.
They did. Got to see some nice creep controls. They helped them. They hurt them. I heard that one of the creeps from game 1 denied a double damage right in front of OG last game.
It was a rough day.
Maybe they don't help. Maybe it's wrong to have to pay for them. But we definitely learned a lot thanks to OG's efforts.
Absolutely. No, OG certainly giving their all in terms of trying out the fun stuff, going for the fun builds, and of course giving us the pleasure of having a 2-time TI winners turn up for Midas mode too. So with that, I believe the panel will probably break it down. But OG's score not looking too great. They're probably out of the competition, but that does mean great things, of course, for the other teams in EU. Gorgc, the Alliance boys, the Na'Vi boys. These all of these 3 teams, who knows what's going to happen when we see them clash together later on. And I believe in the next series where we're going to see some more of Gorg and the boys. They're looking pretty good today. A great series for them to start the day off with.
Yeah, they're picking their signature heroes. They're making their combos work. They're doing bounties and stuff. Good participation from them. So exciting to see what they do. So with that said, that's OG versus Sir Sadim Stunners, and we'll be right back after the break.
Это проигрыватель. А это выигрыватель. Смотри, играй и не лагай. Honor 20 Pro с мощной батареей и процессором. Получи кэшбэк 5000 при покупке в МТС.